I looked at my VOD earlier and it was like my head was tilted with the headset. I think this one's just fucked. I don't know if I have like a solid reason that Tova comes up here. Comes up to Corythus.
Are you having fun up there?
No, I'm just making sure that like the usual chaos isn't happening before I walk in. I want to be ready. I want to catch the enemy from behind.
Yeah, I don't. Well, the usual chaos for today is not going to be the usual one, per se. It's not really one you can physically fight.
Depression.
By that I mean it's no, it's Luma's parents.
Oh. Oh, I forgot
They're
that
meant
was...
to come in today.
Yeah? Well, if the end of the world was fought off and we dealt with gloom and depression, I think we can handle two bitchy parents.
Yeah, it's not really the fact that I'm sure we can, it's the fact that they fund a lot of things and we can't really screw it up by... I haven't been here in the last few weeks, so I don't know how much other people have been briefed on this, but... I just hope really nobody blows the cover.
Blows... What cover?
Oh, Luma's parents, one of the main things that they wanted from her was for her to get, engaged. So I am courting her, quote unquote.
Oh my god.
And they can't know that we're not actually courting.
You gonna smooch, like right in front of them?
I don't think so. I don't really need to go that far. But as long as nobody in the camp mentions that that is in fact not actually the case, and Luma isn't constantly being in danger, and that she's completely safe here, we're fine.
Good luck. I hope I don't blow that cover on accident. I don't think I would. There's no way to blow it.
I think what they said in... Exactly, though, I think they said when in doubt, just shut the fuck up if you're worried about it. I mean, you'll be able to tell who they are. You know, two new Oberfels in camp, so...
It's not like I've seen them smooching anyone else, so I won't accidentally say that.
Fair enough. Well, thank you, though. Good to be prepared just in case, though, because, God, that would be really unfortunate if anything else happened while they were here. That would screw everything up.
You ever look in the distance and think you see something coming? Like a monster?
I think it's called paranoia.
Yeah. Well, don't worry. I've got my eye on the whole
I
town.
mean, I have one there. Perfect. Wonderful. I will leave you to it then.
Like Batman. Oh god, I put tape on my thing and I think it's preventing me from changing the lens. Why is everybody looking at me? I need to clean my lens. I'm gonna jump down here and clean my lens really quick. Where's my cloth? My lens cleaner smells like bananas. What the fuck?
Hello.
Risky.
I haven't seen anyone or your parents.
Did you need help with
They will
any
be coming from that
preparations for movement?
direction.
Should I go get
I
them?
already.
I don't.
They're,
If you want to.
they're already gonna. They're gonna ask, for us to grab their bags anyways. So
Oh, wait.
Go ahead.
you know how they are. They kind of just shove it on us.
Get. Shoot.
Pookies.
What the fuck did you just call me?
I will be a moment.
Actually, that just dawned on me.
Let me know when they're here.
So have we done anything after this?
Talked about the other day with their parents, but I see the other day. It was a few weeks ago at this point.
I did parent visits. Apparently, it's quite dangerous.
But normally you'd expect one that is more modest when their family shows up. It's sort of the opposite, isn't it? But,
Hey, just so I don't blow your cover, can I have some Gil?
Sure.
I was was going
Wait.
to ask.
Oh, I thought you were gonna flip me off. Wait, for real?
Yes?
Her and her brother have been assisting
Hello.
us here and there.
I really thought you were gonna beat my ass.
I don't have a reason to at the current moment. You're not being particularly rude, and you did ask nicely.
I didn't know that was how that worked.
I take it a fellow traveler based on your garb.
That's quite isn't it?
Go.
Used to be a
Dragon in the sky. 7 or 8 years ago, I feel that before the chaos.
Bro, I'm hating this headset right now.
I will miss you. Jumping all those bombs into the air.
But, yeah. Anyone ask for me? I'm gonna be behind here the entire time.
Being in the sky.
Hello, Tova.
Avoid
Tova.
causing as much chaos as possible.
This is you?
Tovah'ra, I did not expect to see you here.
Oh. Oh, it's her.
So, you know who
What's
Ruby
up?
is?
I see, so you are already acquainted.
Well, just
I
like
know this.
you just stumble into our lives and then.
I did not.
You say it as if
stumble into your
it's such a
lives.
bad thing.
Yeah, you were there quite a bit. Give me a chair. What?
Yeah, you can
pull
use
one
my
up over
chair.
there.
I can sit on the, or you can do that. That's
No,
actually probably
you stay
better.
there, Melody.
It feels a
So,
bit like I've joined in a gathering
how's
of old
life?
friends.
More or less. Old friends and
I killed a
son of a
behemoth.
more or less.
Oh, really?
He did kill a behemoth.
I'm probably going to.
I'm quite proud of him.
Doing some rounds and saying hi to people who I need to be summoned for
It's good for you
however
then.
long this meeting is going to be.
Mm.
How have you been?
Although
No
I
point
am
saying here.
surprised. I didn't expect your father to let you pick up the sword.
Oh, he didn't. I ran away and then I said,
Hello.
fuck you from a
Hello.
distance.
I hate to be rude and ask, but was that your wife or a sibling that was here earlier?
There.
I heard of Miss
no, that's-
Moonchacha, and I must admit, I did not know you were
No,
married.
okay. I'm definitely not. But
I
if
forgot.
you
I have to
all
look at their lore.
just give a short explanation of what the heck's going on with the parents thing, because it seems like some people are confused. I will try to make it simple. Munchacha is just simply dressing nice. They're usually the one in the big coat, in it, the mask.
Oh, are they not wearing the
Um,
mask?
I thought I'd recognize the voice.
Yes.
As far as me, like Luma's outfit, I remember somebody mentioned that a few minutes ago. Essentially, the family is coming, and we have to act
think
like
she
we're
could-
courting. Oh, you came back.
I
Hello.
Okay,
so
That
hope
makes
she
sense.
wished.
So they're here, by the way, letting you know. That's why I came to get you.
Oh.
TLDR.
Then I suppose I'll be on my
we
best
are-
behavior.
Him and I are courting. Don't say otherwise. I have never been in any form of danger whatsoever. Don't say otherwise. Try to
Come
stay
here.
out of it. If you hear anything or if they're demeaning at all, just fucking take it. They're supplying way too much supplies to the camp.
Sounds good. Good luck.
Best of luck.
So basically,
It's my least favorite
Smile
part
away
of being a sword and sword.
I'll try not to ramble at them about various bits of theories in science,
Very panicked.
or destinations, or maps.
I'm sure to.
Fuck, I'm going to be out of conversation
You'd
topics, aren't I?
prefer if we all just didn't speak to them.
Fair enough.
I was really young and I didn't care as much, but did you go to Baja? Boja? Whatever it is.
Yes. I just came back from that.
Well, welcome to this shithole. It's awful. It's cold. And there's chaos. I was standing on a wall.
I
Waiting
wouldn't
for shit.
exactly call it a shithole.
ARCS
But it
are
is
nicer
cold,
places.
and I would
distant
rather be
outpost.
any
Arthas
place
is cold,
else.
though.
Quarthus is cold most of the year. There's a brief period during the summer where it tends to warm up a bit.
It was way colder a little
And
bit.
even
Any
then, it's
worse
still pretty
than
cold.
trenches.
I've never been there,
It's
so I don't know.
most certainly better than trenches.
I highly doubt
Yes.
No, it is.
When there is constant explosions, magitech machinery causing devastation around you, and you're constantly having to work tirelessly to help the people not die.
Hmm.
Then you can
I
tell me
understand.
This place is actually not worse than trenches.
I think you and Aster are gonna get along. Oh. Do you two know each
I
other?
would hope we would.
Oh my fucking god.
Hmm?
Everyone knows each other.
Yes.
Everyone.
No.
If it's any consolation, I don't know who
Not
they are.
everybody.
Aside from the name now.
Moon?
I was simply missing more correspondences from my daughter.
Eclipsed moon.
Eclipsed is such a weird
not
name though, so I
remember
just
her
said
name.
Moon.
What
For my studies, of course.
Isn't it?
weird name!
It's just a
I
word.
could say the same for you, Tova.
You say that to every Rogadan.
He says
There's
that
the one
about
that's name
every
is
other
like
race other than a Makote.
Of course.
Do I look like a seawolf to you, boy?
Studies as well
No.
while I'm here.
I'm so sorry.
Ah, that much
Good.
time? I would hope to hear more from you.
Spent too much time growing up in Limsa.
Recognize who's
I'll
behind
be
you.
sure to send more letters in the future.
A guy down in the plaza named I could never say his name.
We would always.
If I find
See, I don't even know who he's
time
referring
away
to.
from the-
But I know he could be referring to any of them.
doing stuff for the
He is
company, just
right,
managing
to some degree.
The names are a little confusing, yes.
Perfect.
It's in a different language, so that's why. It'd probably be easier
I just
if you spoke the
never
tongue.
learned to read it in
Yeah.
common tongue.
I do
It's
it.
Never
my
assume that
people's-
you know how to pronounce it. Until you hear them say their names. It's actually a bit of a
Oh
game.
my
I
god.
find. You know, sort of have to goad them into
He's got
saying
a
what their
fucking
names
sock in his mouth.
Who are you?
You make that name into a game.
Yes!
I just do that.
A
if I
game to get them
forget
to say
someone's
their
name.
name so you don't have to try to figure out what it is
Give me
based
that.
on writing, or if you have some
Here.
sort of private correspondence with
Oh, jeez, 12 forbid you see a seawolf name written down. I have no idea.
Gabe, you've been
I
so
wouldn't even know where to
good.
That's the
begin.
point.
There's no vowels in there. It's just S's and T's and Z's and ugh.
Let me mute while I try to get the sock out of his mouth.
T's.
There's hardly any E's. Please don't give them that.
What do you mean there's hardly any E's?
There's like 1 out of 12.
Hard to figure out phonetically, anyways.
I'm not going to argue, after all. I don't expect you to know the language.
I did try to learn once upon a time. It didn't take.
Well, I suppose such luxury.
I haven't gotten it out of his mouth. He's just.
Forgiven for this time.
Hello.
I'm gonna go to one of my offices.
Hello, Victor.
Now, I am so tired.
Hope everything's been going well so far.
Yeah?
Well,
Yeah,
I'm
it's
on
quite.
it.
Yes, just fine.
Bit better now. I don't have to do as much paperwork. I'm finally getting to get back to work.
That is nice.
Cha.
Eat paperwork.
Pleasure to see you.
Such as the issues of living in Charlian. It's like 30% paperwork if you live and work there. That's if you live there, I guess. You're just sort of
Good boy.
existing.
Come here.
Indeed.
Come here.
So, dear, how does it appear?
You've never been to Charlian?
Things have been
I have been in Boja for the
a
last 2
little
years.
rambunctious, what with
That doesn't mean that you couldn't have gone beforehand.
life
Truth
I mean,
be
it's
told,
kind of-
most people weren't welcomed in Charlian unless they had a good reason for it.
became a bit of
Hmm.
Yes.
That's expired.
so I'm settled
I didn't
here.
exactly have
Fair enough.
Goodness gracious, I doubt I would have been welcomed there if it hadn't been for Miss Rice vouching for me and
Good to hear that you're getting along quite well.
saying that I was there to assist with research and
How are your
not.
others?
Otherwise, I'm just an adventurer to them. Not
Well,
particularly
yes, to be
useful.
fair, I've only been there
Don't proceed.
first.
I am gonna have to deal with him really quickly. I'll be right back.
Not too fast, not too slow.
I go back and
It's quite
forth
nice.
roughly about
Not quite as
once every
cold
2
as
weeks.
Quartus, but not quite as warm as Tovah'ra.
He's been wonderful.
Dogs.
Through the Quartus region to have one of the main footholds on campus.
Point out one where you're from. I'm
The
curious.
final day,
But if you don't, that's also understandable.
things
Sorry, this is
have
an
been
excuse for me to
rather
talk
rocky.
about maps.
My efforts here
I'm
have actually
part
gained
of my
us
work is as a
some
cartographer,
social
so I'm always interested in such things.
That would make sense. Indeed.
Hmm.
No,
I
I'm
already
saying that
got
because
paid.
that
Yes,
is
yes, yes.
something
Right,
that
I know.
Paid?
now
I
that
asked
you
for
have
money. Said I wouldn't
What?
blurt things out.
Oh, alright. So you're aware. Just need to watch your tongue. Right? Be respectful.
You see,
That's why I got paid. I'm learning how to make money.
somewhere between
Mhm.
Quartus and
I've been missing you.
Mhm.
My village is
Right.
roughly around there.
Hmm.
I assure you, I assure you,
It has been a bit since I've been to the village.
Remember that time you showed up at
Nice
home
to-
and you pinched my cheeks
I suppose I've enjoyed
like I was a cute little boy?
Because you are.
Because you are, Tova.
If you
Oh,
ever-
don't belittle him. Look at him. He's a strong man now.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
I have
so
never
strong,
forgotten.
So strong and yes.
I'm glad.
Big strong paladin you are.
Enough. You
Hear ye, hear ye. I am in need of assistance. Got a commission from someone who actually works around here. Since, I see an entire group right here. Would any of you be interested?
Oh, I said I've been okay.
What's the commission?
Perhaps tell us what the work is.
Purchasing some
Course. I want us to go to the moon.
distance.
Uh,
Oh.
I beg your pardon?
We're just going there now.
She is the speed
You can just
well.
go there now.
Well, you actually specifically need a pass to be able to use the equipment to go there, which this commission does come with.
I've never been.
A certain Loprit who happens to live around here is in need of 3 of each color of his carrots to be retrieved, as well as some information on 2 Loprits that were up there. Not any crazy information, just a status check.
Oh, I could map the moon. Or get maps of the moon.
oh, I could suffocate. I could float away into space. I could go to Ultima Thule in like a couple billion years after I float there.
So I figured there was some, like, when they say, like, you're there on the moon, you're, like, stuck inside somewhere where it's, like, not going to kill you.
Yes, just so you are informed, you will be upon a section of the moon where the Loprits live, as well as there is a nearby bit of gear where we'd ask people not bother him, but someone who works upon the moon. It is a safe environment. There's a couple of creatures there, just like there is everywhere else, but the place is still just like anywhere else. Wonderful view, though.
How are you sitting like that?
I've heard good things.
Oh, he's pulled up
Brought
a
a
chair.
bench.
He brought a chair over.
Oh,
I
okay.
suppose I wouldn't be against it. How soon is he needing this commission handled?
I am the one-armed dragoon.
It's not a rush commission.
Zenyatta.
Sooner, obviously,
how
the
may I
better,
help you,
but it's
sir?
not one that's going to be stressing anyone on time.
See. And how exactly does someone actually get there? You said equipment that is
Yes,
required to...
so all of the
Wait,
instructions are
wait,
actually
wait, wait.
upon...
Like a...
Oh, wait.
Oh, wait, is this another one
So-
of
You were
those
formerly a
eighth
dragoon.
rights that
Okay,
makes you want to,
okay.
you know...
Pleasure.
No, so no worries.
wanna
All
hold
the
out your hand
instructions
like
are
you're about to
actually
shake my hand
on
real
the
quick?
actual sheet, but I'll go ahead and go over it, just so you're at least aware. Basically, you guys will be traveling to Garlemald, where there is a
Alright,
nearby
pleasure
area
to
that
meet
has
you.
since been relieved of a lot of the problems that have been undergone. There is a safe path to a machine that will actually teleport you to the necessary location where there is an aetherite where you can consent to without the worry of any kind of aether
Oh,
sickness.
fist bump.
Sorry.
Oh, with the
Ironworks and a couple of the other groups
wait,
are
hold
currently
on,
in
no,
control of it
wrong
right
arm.
now, so we kind of hold passes
There we go.
right now for people to actually be able to go through. Kind of like work visas. Once you're connected to the aetherite, travel there will be relatively easy, in fact. Though, be careful. Doing things like fishing and mining there and stuff can be a bit odd. The minerals and materials are a bit different.
Fish on the moon.
Yeah. Are there lakes on the moon? I've never seen that map of the moon. I'd save it to
There's a
see it.
couple of... It's not exactly water. Aetheric gases have formed strong enough to be similar to skyfishing, but instead it's just essentially aether. The fish kind of odd, unique variants will travel through it, almost kind of like taking a path somewhere else.
Oh, that is interesting.
And a couple of odd mutations, but we're still trying to figure out what happened there.
Okay, well... How bad is Garlemald right now, do you know? Any of you?
After...
I've never actually been.
After
From the few places
conflicts
I've not
with the
been.
world almost ending, it's recovering. The war effort there has pretty much been completely dismantled at this point. So now all the people who were still trying to fight for war are currently beaten into the dirt, and all the rest of them are currently trying to find some form of equality again. Or slowly. They still don't really trust us, but it's a work in progress. They won't attack you outright. Just don't antagonize them. Don't. Not worth it. Not worth it. So, Commission, how are you guys feeling?
I don't like.
I suppose it is a unique opportunity.
I'm very interested.
To be able to travel there.
I've not been to Garlemald before. It's one of the few places I've not been. But to the fucking moon.
It is quite.
It's only going to be 1,000 guild payout, but the work visas that come with this commission job are permanent. You will be allowed to travel there back and forth. And to be fair, I need people who can start getting some more mining jobs for me done, anyways. So.
I'm stuck.
Anyone else going to jump at it?
I'm thinking.
I want to go to the moon.
I want to travel, but the moon's scary.
I think I.
Would you like to
I
join?
prefer my boots on the ground.
Yes. Fair enough.
Well, then you better be at the table.
Melody, perhaps?
Yes.
Would you all be willing to include Bella upon your party for this commission?
No problem working with them.
Moon time.
So who am I signing upon this job?
No.
No?
To be honest, I've
have to pen.
outside of Charlian, I've only ever been to a
Okay. Here, go ahead and sign it.
Well, I suppose then it'll be a trip for a good number of us.
Okay.
You, myself.
I do realize, the path you'll take will.
Eclipse, do you want to go to your namesake?
Out through Marilyn and Torum, but you'll be fine.
I'm sorry, the moon. Yes.
The mayor, yes.
What have you been up to these last 9 months?
I suppose you haven't been acquainted with Scheming Way then?
Anyone else joining for this commission?
Well, I suppose you just got here, so I wouldn't blame you if you haven't.
You know what? Why not? Sure. It'll be a much nice change of scenery.
Just go ahead and sign your name on it.
I mean, you can punch holes.
Wherever the tank is going to be so healed. Healed to the brim.
Now don't worry, this actually isn't a job that requires any kind of combat or fighting. Once again, you guys will be going down a very safe route. The only place where you might have to deal with a little bit of combat is heading over to the burrow where you guys will be heading to. There's some creatures out there, so keep on your guard. But if you guys just go ahead and follow the path pretty safely and... Oh!
Got it!
Loprits are very unique. It will be an entire facility full of them. Yes, you will. It will be at the most extreme. So just understand that they are a unique bunch.
He is the Hrothgar who is speaking to them at the moment.
Yes.
I'd be very interested to see the home of our moonbound collaborator, so to say. Very interesting.
Almost forgot.
I've heard many a tale in Charlian from a few of them.
Myself to a man. I mean, hey, at least a good chunk of you have gotten training with me.
So, what I'm gonna need you guys to do for me, please, is before you guys go out, stop on by the tent to make sure that I can go ahead and get you guys your passes. Don't worry about it today. We're gonna have to finalize and reach out to the Ironworks to get everything else solidified. But in the next coming days, come on by, let me give you your guys' passes, so that way you guys should be all good. Follow the path and the route, I'll be giving you guys all the equipment you need. It's a pretty simple job, actually. Like I said, you'll just be gathering 3 of each type of carrot. There's a couple of different colors, so keep your satchel bag nice and empty. Once you've gathered those, it's gonna be, I believe, make sure I'm reading this right, Warring Way and Loving Way?
Yes.
Yep, you're gonna be doing a status check on them. You're basically just gonna make sure that both of them are basically doing well, or if they're having any kind of troubles. Simple stuff
Sign
like
me
that.
up. Oh.
And if they are,
I wouldn't be putting out the commission if
guess what? You guys will be the one dealing with it.
Neb, can I go to the moon still? Is that
Yo.
still on the table?
There you go, that's what I like to hear. Yes,
No,
you
it's
can.
terrifying. This is a bad idea.
Go ahead and sign.
It's fine enough.
Oh, it's a great idea. Yo, love. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I step on you? I'm sorry.
Same here.
Almost.
How many people
Knocked
can
me
go
off
on
a
this
chair.
commission?
But I
Sounds like
There's not a slotted number. This is
specify a limit.
Kind of
yeah.
whoever.
No, this isn't actually like a mission contract where you're going out to a dungeon or anything. You're basically just going on technically just a routine trip.
Well, I've never been, so I'm down to do some exploring on the moon.
Is there a risk of floating off into space?
No, there is not a risk to floating off to space unless you just watch over him.
Don't make me come on this.
Follow the instructions on your sheet. Easy.
He keeps them in line.
As he should, it seems.
Lord Nepthgar.
Considering what happened, you were emotional, I understand. But we had to
I work for a living. I can help you.
Just making my introductions. Hello. Tovah'ra Ma Luluai, of the Silver Moon Trading Company at your service. I hear you work with my daughter.
Yes, sir, I do. I am essentially her right hand when it comes to a lot of the work around here. I'm a veteran from over Baja, but I'm also an Ironworks employee as well. So I handle a good mix of the paperwork and a lot of the contract dealing.
Ah, quite a background for a working man, as you say.
I try my best.
Well, I'm simply going around, taking a break from my daughter's tour to meet some of her employees.
Understood. You'll find that a lot of the adventurers here are very well skilled. Even some of the newer ones are working together with a lot of the partners here to actually improve their skills over time. They genuinely are some of the best adventurers I've sat beside.
Yes, minus the ones that float off into space.
Tove is actually shockingly impressive with a lot of his skill. Before he even was actually a full paladin, he was even going up against creatures like behemoths. He's improved greatly and shows a lot of prowess.
I'm Tova.
Well, heart of body is a skill in and of itself. A pleasure.
And a little stubborn, I think.
Potato cream soup in front of you. Well, as you've heard, I am Tatawai.
Tatawai? It's nice to meet you. This is Zay.
I suppose the rest of you.
This is Zay.
Zay Nasu. It is a pleasure to meet you, sir.
And what do you do around here?
I'm a paladin by trade, free one. I just help where I can, protecting those who can't protect themselves.
Well, paladins on either side of me. I do feel quite safe.
I would hope so, sir.
Well then. And the rest of you?
Let us all go in order.
Victor.
Victor Valkyrian.
Yes.
Pleasure to meet you.
Likewise, now that we've figured out how clockwise works.
You may call me Aster. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. I am a
Pleasure.
conjurer and a white mage. A healer of a sorts, by trade.
Ah, quite useful.
Try to make sure that any who are injured are seen to. Soothe their pain.
That's quite good. The structure of having your infirmary up so many stairs leaves much to be desired, wouldn't you all agree?
It's a bit more makeshift. We have better facilities elsewhere.
Noted.
Goodness knows I can do a lot in the field. Most of the time,
And the
don't
next
need
one.
the infirmary.
That's true.
My current given name is Scheming Way. I'm from Mare Lementara. A pleasure to meet you.
Ah, hold on myself. Pleasure.
Hello, I'm Melody. I'm actually a gleaner from Old Shrylian, but I've recently been picking up work here since the staff here has been so accommodating and very friendly.
Thank you.
It's actually very tempting for me to leave my old work, to be honest. I also work as a astrologian. Very practiced and
quite
such.
skilled then. Yes, I'm glad that my daughter is making a place that's attracting so many skilled individuals. Bringing them together. And the last one.
I think they're having a bit of trouble.
I see. They had to step away. Well,
yes.
Pleasure meeting you. It's been quite a long trip by foot, walking here. And it's glad to see that my daughter's doing well. I hope that she's been fairly safe, given all the happenings around here.
Oh, of course.
Yes.
Of course.
She's the smartest of
Good,
all of us.
absolute
I think she
hope
would
to that.
help us in that situation.
I don't doubt it. Well, I won't take you away from your meeting for your commission any longer. A pleasure meeting all of you.
Same to you, sir.
Best of luck,
It was
sir.
nice meeting you too, ma'am.
Lovely seeing you again, Tova.
I don't believe I've made your acquaintance yet.
Possibly not. I'm still.
I am suffering very much. Please don't mention it.
It's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Anterior Syndrome.
Oh, I almost blew it.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Yeah, just had a minor headache.
Oh, that's fine.
I believe you know
Missed your chance to introduce yourself to
I have
Liluma's father.
known them for a little bit. They've been helping
I
us
was,
to this area.
That was more terrifying than fighting that behemoth.
Yes.
I had to steal my mind.
Yes.
Well.
Yes, anyways, the moon.
See how my daughter is doing.
Yes.
I hope you have a wonderful day.
My own well, what used to be my home. After all, at this point, I consider this place more my home than anywhere else.
If I allowed parents to go around unescorted.
I feel like this place is somewhere Aster's gonna love because of all the new things she can find.
You really are quite.
Mining.
I mean, who wouldn't be
I would have
excited?
to agree with you.
Fishing.
Alright. True, it is going to be a notable experience for anyone that hasn't been. For many a reason. Namely, you get to see a Ferris from, well, from the stars.
Oh, that's a good point. I could draw the plan like a proper top-down map. I really don't have to do the way you normally make maps of like you have to take a lot of measurements of coastlines and stuff, and it's a whole process. And in the end, it just tends to be a lot easier to just reference other map makers and.
Warped because it's on a round thing.
That's the cool part.
I don't know what
Figure out how that works from an
Maybe you
aerial
could take a
perspective.
globe with you and make sure it's accurate.
If you're on the moon and you're afraid of heights and you
Round
look
things
up,
are very hard to design sports.
would I puke?
Well, I mean, it's not like you're gonna fall off the moon if your feet
Possibly.
are still planted.
Just to find out.
Oh my gosh. That would. That's a 12. That's a
Thanks.
bloody good idea.
Drinks to calm everyone's nerves.
Thank you. Thank you very
I'm
much,
more
fella.
excited than anything.
Yeah, my nerves are quite fine. I think making
I
me
think the
nervous
excitement of the
right now
commission is
someone.
overpowering the nervousness of the visit.
Ooh.
Oh, my nerves are quite fine. I'm just not turning down a free drink.
What?
You said someone was making you nervous. Who would that be?
To be honest, the tensions between Garlemald and
I was just saying the general, well, excitement of the potential of the commission can probably overpower the nervousness of their
I
visiting.
think I might have caught wind of. Yeah.
Not well out.
Fortunately, you were able to catch Zen before she got too excitable.
So you know that country that opened
True.
their borders recently, Tyrol?
As long as she's.
They've had trade relations for years.
Do they work
All she
in
has
Old
to do is the
Dar
nub
with
thing to them one time.
No, but good to know. So that
others?
really important.
Who?
Essentially, the
Her-
entirety of the
her
country
parents.
was basically cut off, mostly because there
Uh,
was
they own a
paths
company in
to
Old Dar.
from Tyrol and through the ocean. So unless you
I've
were
probably
to
seen them.
be
Lot of
there,
money.
it was kind of
Just
difficult
walking
to make the
around.
journey.
One of the wealthy merchants there, basically nobles themselves.
Fuck, I'm realizing Matt's going to be so fucking jealous.
Their system of
You have to
governance
act
is
like
based
I'm-
entirely around who has the most money.
Well, yes. Making them nobles.
Explaining for this one here.
Oh, it's a very beautiful country. I mean, that's where we picked up a lot of
Definitely a
the
lot
skill
less
and
bureaucracy.
why
Well, I
they
guess
kinda
no,
covered
there'd be its own special bureaucracy that way.
translate to here.
Oh, yes.
I guess.
Oh, yes, it is. I can confirm this.
Sorry?
Melody, I believe, was referencing Charlian bureaucracy versus Old Dawn bureaucrecy. I believe they're probably about the same, just in different categories.
We tried looking for him, couldn't find him.
What do they call themselves now? Do they still call themselves the monetarists and the
Probably
what was the other one?
Probably for the best though, considering
The Sultanists?
we're actively hunting chocobos,
Something like that,
and
yes.
we really don't want to give them a reason to come back. here anytime
Unless
soon.
it's changed, which last time I checked it quite hasn't.
No. No, they're quite stuck in their ways still.
I was talking
Yes,
more about
there are
the
two,
Rangers of Light, 'cause if they saw a chocobo
I
in this
hate to
cave,
call
they
them
would kill it
competing, but
immediately. They did that to a
two
red
political
chocobo, a
powers
single
within
strike. You know how
Old Dar.
powerful those things are.
They don't quite get along.
No, they do not.
The syndicate who tries to then puppet the Sultan, or Sultana in this case. She's still in power, right?
Oh, yes, quite. Lovely lady she is.
I saw her from a distance.
Yeah.
Delivering coffee the other week.
Yes. I remember you mentioned.
Fucking bullshit.
Oh, come off it, Tova.
No, I am so much more capable of things, and they're still sending me to deliver coffee and letters.
I mean, I'll have a talk with them, and we'll see if we can't upgrade your training. All right? How does that sound?
Yeah, that'd be a big
You
problem.
gotta have a balance with these things, man. Can't be running out fighting big monsters every single day.
I don't want to fight big monsters, but I
Also,
want.
yes, Victor does have a point.
I don't want
They're
to
not
be
going to trust you with
delivering letters.
big, dangerous work until they know that you're dependable.
And it's not just their trust you're trying to earn, it's the people's trust as well.
I'm aware of that.
Yeah.
And I'll force them to trust me. I swear to God I will.
I don't think you can
You
force
can
trust,
try.
but I do
That's
think
not how
you're
that
needy.
works.
They speak sense, Tova.
You've seen how patient I am in Old Dar, right? You know that's a joke. I'm not going to force... I'm not
I
going
don't
to
know if I would
force...
call it patience, but it's definitely something.
It's calm tension. While I wait for the day to be over.
Right, is that what you're calling it?
It's me boiling over inside, but not letting it show on the outside until I'm shaking, and then I have to go sit down.
Uh-oh.
Victor?
Oh, I see.
Uh-oh.
Car's down real quick. I think my power's starting to flicker, so yeah, I'm gonna just shut all my stuff down and oh, wait.
Still left. Oh, you're back.
I thought I was gonna have to use my wake him up special.
No.
Let's assume things are fine for now.
Yeah. Cards about
Well,
I'll give
yes. Oh yeah.
Maybe to you, but maybe not to others.
This is at least a rare. This is a surprisingly rare opportunity now that I think about it, because hey, you get to see a Ferris from the stars, see a new ecosystem, probably fight in that ecosystem. Now that I realize.
If we can avoid it, we will.
Yes.
Would be nice.
On your journeys are gone, we'll make sure you watch the mech. They're still rampant.
Oh.
Keep it in mind.
Yes.
Also, watch your step for landmines. There's been a lot more of those as late.
It's still active?
On the moon, or do you mean somewhere else?
I think he speaks of Garlemald, since we need to go through there.
Oh shit.
I was about to say. Last time I checked, we did not put landmines on the moon.
I was going to say that. Careful. I would be very surprised scheming.
Take like
If they're the same ones
To my knowledge, there is no bombing way. So I'm thankful on that front.
It's important.
Oh, good. That would be a great title, though.
It's the same design that's used in Boja, then I'm sure that they can be easily disarmed.
Yes.
Hmm.
That's exactly. Watch your step.
I suppose if anything, I guess you could be joining us.
Yes,
Use this. Just hands like a kind of Magitech controller. This will detect any landmines going forward.
Thank you very much.
Make sure you don't. You'll need it.
You just keep that on you, huh?
Of course.
At least we won't step on any
I assume it's
landmines.
a never know when you may need it.
I don't want to go to the moon too soon.
Do you want it back?
That probably won't be happening for a while, right?
Fair enough.
Yes, you're in no rush. After all, you've seen the size of the carrots in the infirmary and in the stockroom.
I must say they're scrumptious.
They're big enough that I'm practically able to use it as a bludgeon.
I feel
Telling
like I
my
need to be caught up on a lot of things.
My dad always said horrible things about the Garlands. I'm gonna tell him they said scrumptious.
So I'll tell the whole tale from. So you know the end of days, yes?
Yes, I'm aware of that at least.
It's hard to find someone I wasn't.
Basically,
I wasn't.
True point.
World was ending. As it turns out, the Charlian council was working with the Loperates on the moon in order to create an evacuation plan. Built a big ship.
Yeah.
I think I need to sharpen my sword.
Whole plan was made. It was really cool.
Well, then go sharpen your
And
sword.
then they didn't go to the moon. They went somewhere else and killed the thing, causing the end of days. And then things are good now.
Yes.
So now the moon's just kind of cool.
Definitely needs a sharpen.
It's sitting there. Actually, I realize you probably can tell it way better than I can. I know like half the details.
Or at least my part of the story, at least.
Yeah.
The original
You
plan
were
was
actually one of the moon dwellers.
Charlian collaborating with us to see about the evacuation plan, or the Exodus, as we called it. See about evacuating as much mankind from the star as possible, and then find a way to, well, I think the correct term by sleeping way was slingshotting the moon away from the star's gravitational pull in hopes of finding a new star that wasn't ravaged by the final days for us to resettle on.
That's still not something that could happen, right? We're not gonna be on the moon and then out into space.
No. There were specific measures in place for that. Plus, it would require practically almost half of Ferris's, or at least the man of Ferris's ether to start the engine properly. not like give up your life type, but you know, similar to summoning, but you know, not
Could all
as
be living-
imperfect as what causes primals.
We could all be living on the moon, floating through space right now.
And subsisting off of
I
almost
feel like
nothing
it'd be
but
rather
carrots.
boring. Probably not much up there.
That's great.
But plenty of carrots in the world.
Yes, I think I'd go
Okay, I
insane
tried.
if I only had to eat carrots.
I don't want to eat carrots.
The rest of
That
my
was
life.
brought up to us. Don't worry.
Pizzas.
You know, he asked me to try to cook one of those things into a meal. That
Did it work?
It's nigh impossible.
Ah.
Ah, so they're gonna do be roasted carrots.
Too chemically dense?
The problem is that they're already a complete food. To be honest, it's kind of hard to cook something that's already a complete meal into a meal.
Fair argument. The orange ones
Pairing
were
it with other
basically
things,
meant to be a
perhaps.
full meal by themselves.
But yes, we can go to the moon. It's pretty cool. I'm very excited. I never thought that. I never even thought that this would be a thing that I get to do in my life. This is very cool. Very excited.
Plus, I do know your destination from Garlemald and the Burrows itself does have an aephorite that you can attune to. So you won't need to make the long trip more than once.
There's an aetheryte up there.
Who made that? You.
It would be nice.
We did from help from Charlian.
You can imagine the fucking fee on that thing, though.
That as best as I fucking could.
Do you know how far the fucking moon is from
I don't
Earth?
want to think about it, actually. That hurts my wallet. Just
Imagine
pondering that idea.
Look how the heavy stuff is here and
Around here,
Perfect.
all the way to Kagane.
The moon is on Atheris.
There is a reason why I took the boat back.
What? No.
I used to get to the moon.
Much longer.
It's on a
No,
day.
it's-
What?
It's pretty cheaper.
Yeah, the moon is right here. That's what you say.
It's on Atheris.
Oh, I see.
That's bad. I'm saying that.
Tova.
Oh yeah, I can't joke anymore.
Yes,
Those
I
two
will allow that.
probably syndicate members.
I
are here.
think approximately you could.
They're
from
not
what we were able
here
to
right
figure
now,
out with
so I wouldn't worry about it.
astrological experiments, that you could fit several planets between here and the moon.
Exactly.
Big
Sounds about
distance.
right. Great distance, but
So,
there's nothing here in between.
Big really point. I guess it's up to them how they do the aetheryte feat, but it's very.
My forehead is numb from this headset.
My bank, if I ever want to go up there and gather rare materials. But I didn't know how to find stuff in there.
One of the grand companies up there approaches when they don't know anything.
Oh yes, the quartermasters. It's tempting, but I don't know how that will affect my status as a cleaner. It's a bit better now, but you know we still had that whole thing of like, oh, Charlian's very neutral. So it's like a bit like we don't know what the bureaucracy is about that now. There's no precedent. It's a whole thing. It's a bit worrying. Even this sort of
We can make all the fart
pseudo
jokes we want,
adventuring
they're
stuff
nowhere
I
nearby.
have been doing has been like a bit concerning, to be honest.
I'm
As exciting as the work
So
is.
happy for you, Tova.
I don't want to lose my job. I don't want to get Mock lose his job. He loves to work as a cleaner.
How is your brother, by the way? I haven't really kept up with you both this past week.
He's doing well.
Test.
He drew the short end of the stick and had to stay home and make the report to our boss about stuff.
My sympathies for him.
Try and present our case for moving a bird over there. Still need to hear back from him on how that goes. So I imagine he's taking a well-needed rest, and so I'm over here getting more material for our boss.
Of course.
You're gonna make him very jealous.
Yes, paperwork and talking with our bosses and all of that is it's a headache. Necessarily, of course, we can't just be bringing in whatever we want into Laberintos. You need to make a case for it. You need to explain why if it's not requested, you explain why it's needed. Because it's the one that's needed. Get them to request it.
No.
Today? No, not since we arrived.
I haven't been in town for like a couple of weeks.
He might blow their cover.
Do you need him for something?
I'm concerned the interaction between him and them.
He might be doing it right now. If anyone's going to save the day, it's going to be you.
Wait, between
He's
you
the
and them
warrior of
before.
light.
Sorry?
The warrior
I was about to say between who and Neb?
Theoretically? I haven't seen him today, so I don't know.
Oh, I see.
Fair
Well, hopefully we're able to catch up
At
to
this point,
him
no
when
one
he
is surprised.
arrives faster than he'll find them.
Maybe.
The Warrior of Light being here must be like, wow, Luluma, you're doing such a good job. Until he opens his mouth. Then it might be an issue, but...
Yeah, that's a problem, actually. Oh my goodness.
He's literally the savior of our world. So I think there's a certain amount of nonsense talking he can get away with.
He manages to put his foot pretty far into his mouth.
He's a very likable and relatable guy to not syndicate or royalty or rich people or civilized people. Yes. Yes. To me.
Are you syndicate or royalty?
No, he doesn't piss me off. He pisses off those people. That's what I was trying to say.
Exactly, and that's
that is the problem, actually.
That's what her parents are.
That's what I'm saying. He probably shouldn't be over there, but I'm not going to judge him. He's the Warrior of Light.
That's what we were saying.
I mean, for Heidelin's sake, if it wasn't for Cinder stepping in, he probably would have tried strangling me.
Right, and this is the man we call the Warrior of Light?
He tried to strangle me.
That's what
too.
I said moments before that happened.
Max still isn't convinced.
So what you want about his speaking
For reference,
skills?
Mark is my
He's,
brother.
I
An incredibly
care not really for his speaking
strong
skills, it's
individual.
his actions that concern me.
He gave me like 100k gil to go to the gold saucer. Then when I showed back up and I didn't have the gil because I had gambled it, he choked me. Can you believe it?
I don't know what he...
And this is the savior of our star.
Gil.
Yeah.
That's what I said to Phelan.
That's a lot of money.
That is quite a lot
Believe
of
what
money.
you want. I've yet to be convinced.
And then the next week, he gave
I
me
envy you.
300k gil to try and triple it. And I'm still trying to make that money back. Before he finds out.
I do not
think he
envy you,
forgot.
my friend. That's a lot of money. I do not envy you.
I think he forgot. It's okay.
For your sake, I hope he has.
Much money.
Yes, let us hope he did forget.
Sadly.
Gold saucer was cool though.
400k.
Yes.
You lost 400k at the Gold Saucer.
Almost 500,000.
It was really easy if you just try.
That's honestly impressive that
Of
you didn't
course you
win
can
anything.
throw away almost 500,000 gil if you just
I mean,
try. There are plenty of lakes.
I also bought armor. Okay, it wasn't.
There are
all.
many lakes and rivers. Why do you think?
At least you spent it on something productive.
Is that why that one Loprit tried gold panning?
What?
There was a Loprit that attempted to try gold panning in the ether.
In the ether?
The ether flow on the moon.
Why?
I mean,
Neb already told you. I don't know. I'm assuming he picked it up from somebody.
By the way, it took a whole week to lose all.
Why would he think it would work there?
It wasn't a day. It was a lot.
I can only hazard a guess.
I didn't lose the entire time. I won some. Then I lost.
Ah, see, that's your problem.
I
You
see.
kept going.
Let's
Such as the barbed hooks of gambling. Yeah. It looks you in the real zoo in when you're winning. This is why I am not allowed to go to the Gold Saucer. Not
The
refuses
phrase
to let me.
"quit while you're ahead" comes to mind.
It's probably a good idea.
Yes, I know the ecosystem of Mare Lamentorum. Well, it's not friendly to Loprits. Odds are good it may not be too friendly to you.
Naturally.
It's like, if I recall correctly, there was gelatin, similar to slimes, grenades, similar to your bombs, and thinkers, which I'm not sure are similar to much.
We'll figure it out.
I forgot about my drink.
Naming way he called them that, I'm not gonna question her judgment. But we're in no rush.
You okay, Esther?
Besides, you're not using the excuse of my commission to flee to the moon to escape Laluma's parents.
Why would I need to flee them?
They're not that bad.
Exactly.
Be a gremlin.
They're gone?
Well, still hit you in the head, you know.
Zen.
I'll hit you back on my blood side.
Black.
I guess I should take a look around.
Can I trouble you for a hot
Oh,
but I think I know.
Spider.
If you like that spike with something
What?
strong.
Who?
Oh, I'll spike it myself. Hey, everybody.
Them? They're a new person.
Hi
No,
there.
don't.
I have a mighty request.
That's Boom Cha Cha.
Oh, what?
One black coffee.
Yeah, the one with the big bag. That is our healer.
What the fuck? Yeah, I was completely lost.
Yeah.
I thought that was his wife. I was like, it was nice
No.
to meet you too, miss.
It's the one with the. It was the one with the long red hair.
Oh yeah.
I am so dumb.
Thank you, everyone, for
Almost
helping
forgot.
out. Really.
I can get there
It's
just
helped a
fine.
lot.
It's different.
No problem.
I have been owed a dessert, and I will.
I don't claim to understand how reflection travel works. It's beyond me.
I'm not sure you can reasonably do a for I travel to a reflection.
I don't know neither.
Maybe?
I mean,
I wouldn't know.
yeah. I'll ask Sarai. Sarai would know more about it than me. I mean,
Na, 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 na.
Something
oh,
wrong.
thank the 12. Finally, some drinks.
They're definitely gone.
Presumably lower in alcohol content, though, due to today.
Something wrong, you two?
No, nothing.
Oh, he's just apologizing for not sending me a missive about you.
They're definitely gone, right? We don't have to
Yes,
worry?
there are. You're fine.
Okay.
You're good. We're good.
Now I can start blowing
We're
up the whole
all
place.
good. What the fuck?
Just kidding. I'm not gonna blow
What do you
up.
mean? You know, they're still probably in Corthus. They haven't.
I don't have a way to blow up everything.
Still, they're out of sight and out of earshot.
Out of
so
sight,
we-
out of mind. To me when you wake up.
Not like that, but okay. Hi.
What's up, Ryder?
Hey guys, look, get out of the way of the door.
We're not in the way of the
You okay, Ryder?
doorway is.
I'm trying to get in, but yeah, I understand nobody's getting in the way. You were fine. It was everyone else in front of you.
Oh,
You
I'm
were
not going
fine.
to.
Still me, young man. Oh, no worries.
How fucking dare you?
That sounded like my wife for a minute.
Aster, what do you been? Ah!
Don't.
You made me spill my drink, man.
Good.
I can't keep sitting around here.
By the way.
Huh?
Who is that up there?
I'll just be away from there.
I think I know who that is. That might be that vampire guy from before.
Why did I know? Why did I know? They're always
Looks
at
like his
Jonathan.
silhouette from here.
Disappear.
Oh, and he's gone.
Aster, I know you won't say it, but I will. I hope he falls off that bitch.
That's why I'm not gonna be even near there.
Did he disappear or did he slide off the roof?
I sort of just poof.
As am I. Anyways, damn Draco.
Careful, she might steal it again. No, she jumped on me, which then caused me to drop my drink, by the way.
Is that alcohol?
Yeah, it's melon juice.
Oh.
Now you're drinking alcohol again.
Leave me alone. Look, sometimes in
Can I
life...
help you?
Let him have his
Who?
drink.
Who?
I don't recall this one.
That was
Apparently
And
not.
they mysteriously
Don't worry,
stare at
guys.
us
Send them
from above
menacingly if
and
they-
then leave.
No, I'm on.
Don't worry, guys. I'm on it. What?
Oh my god, we need tact.
No,
Well,
Zen's
you've been
already
beaten to the
going.
punch.
We don't need any...
Alright, well, you deal with it.
Zay, I know you're far more
Hey,
capable than me, but
your
don't
job
go
is
near that
sample
vampire. You're
collecting,
bite size.
I'm sorry.
Excuse me.
vampires?
It's
Miss what you
One of
said.
your
It's just
facets of
friendly
your job
ribbing.
is,
It's friendly ribbing.
of
I'm
your
so sorry.
employment is
I
sample
know.
collection, right?
Yes.
Feel like
Samples
plenty
is
of
research.
opportunity went
Have
up
no
on yours.
fear, I can very much handle myself. I've actually nothing to collect at the moment. They tell me to collect things and then I collect them, but once they learn that I can, they will be very interested in giving me work up there. Which means plenty of times to visit. And a lot more work. Maybe I won't tell them.
Do you
figure it
think,
out.
yeah, I was about to say, do you think it would be wise to tell them that you're able to travel?
Ryder, do I have permission to shield bash the vampire if he gets up behind me?
If he tries to bite you or do anything of the sort, please shield bash him.
If he's like right behind me, just standing there. He's
Yeah,
being
just
real
fuck him up.
fucking weird. Are you in a good mood?
He is being weird, I do agree. What? I guess I'm in a good mood, yeah?
Oh, good. Just
What,
making
you feel like sparring?
No, I definitely can't. But I...
Okay.
Just fuck him up. I don't think Victor, the guard, would have said that. He would have been like, don't hit him.
No, but...
Until later.
No, but
causes
he's not here, so, you know, he's not here. You know, he's working on another thingy somewhere, I think.
Good job. You did an amazing job. I saw you out there.
Thank you. Unfortunately, it's not over for me yet. And if things go the way they go, it's not going to be over, so...
I know what. Are they in the Syndicate? Do they work for the Sultanate or anything like that?
The Monterists.
In Noldan. So I'll probably see them
My family is too.
while I train.
I have to go check on the Luma. But I guess it's, yeah. I guess if I promised I would do this, but, you know, okay. It's fine. Apologies. I'm processing the long-term repercussions of the stuff I said. And have agreed to.
Are you actually gonna get married?
If this place wants to stay up and running, the issue is it's not just marriage, it's they want children.
What? Huh?
Yes, that's the expectation. Is come by spring, they hope we're...
What?
I have a few excuses in mind. Nothing that won't destroy my own pride, but you know.
Wait, what's going
Good
on?
luck with that.
Oh, that Luma's parents are, you know, expecting our relationship to develop, progress, so that we get engaged, married, and hopefully by spring have potential children. Yes, that is something I am having to sit here and try to figure out.
Oh no!
Because that cannot.
No.
Me and Luma are not actually. We cannot actually, you know.
This is gonna be an amazing love story in your future when you're like, remember when we awkwardly had to...
No!
We awkwardly had to pretend we were in a relationship and then we fell in love.
I am sorry to hear about this, Papa.
You know, that would be a much nicer outcome than I think it's going to be.
Yeah. Shit.
Then
I will
basically-
respect Luma's wishes and whatever she's comfortable with.
Yeah.
I was here.
Shit, man. Well, that is
I
even
gotta prepare
more
to go to the
weight
moon.
onto Luma than she already has.
First time I went there, close your eyes. When you feel the ground underneath you again, give it about like a good 5 to 10 seconds, and then open up your eyes. It's a view. When you arrive there, you'll have an aetherite. Yeah, you'll have an aetherite to go. Yeah, you'll have an aetherite that you can use. There's a building nearby there. Now, you are okay to enter, but I ask you, the worker that's there, be respectful. Everyone who goes there, we tend to just avoid it. Only higher up echelon workers will go in there to say hello to them and get, you know, information and updates on the nearby area, but you are free to visit. If you're really wanting to learn a lot about the history of Aetheris in general, he's your go-to. That man was way too much. Once you've done that, once again, path will be free for you guys. You'll be able to travel right on over to the burrow, where you'll be able to get everything you need there. The Loporits that are there, you'll have the contract with you. They might request a call. I'll probably have to be the one to answer that. I will probably have to talk to Carrot's Way, as well as Growing Way. They're very obsessive about their carrots, but very big about wanting to give them out, so they might ask you to do a taste test. Just say they taste good.
Okay.
Some are hit, some are kind of miss, so just smile on through. Some of you can literally fight giant monsters. You can eat interesting carrots.
I I didn't know this was
Interesting
part of the
Look,
job.
if it's made with the same concept in mind as Archon Loaf, can't be that bad.
It's interesting. They thought that we all would eat carrots, and there's a lot of misconceptions that they went through, unfortunately, that we're just gonna have to live with, but that's what the contract wants. That's what the contract will get. Once you guys are finished there, you'll be looking for Loving Way and Warring Way. You'll have to ask around a little bit, but it's just a generalized status update, making sure that they're doing well. You'll need to ask them about their entire life story, but the contract just wants to know that they're doing well and that they're safe.
Don't you dare.
Once the contract is done, remember, those passes are going to be permanent for you guys, as well as the Aetherite that you'll be linked up to. So, once we are done, I have some fishing and mining jobs that I need done. So if you guys want the pay to continue and steadily increase, I would highly suggest working on your mining skills or fishing, whichever one you want to focus on the most. If you guys need help in terms of that, as in you guys not very well trained in it and you need some kind of path to walk down, I always keep my booklet full of the entirety of my journey when it came to learning how to mine and fish. I can write down some of the early locations to go to, get you guys trained up on something simpler, get your teeth cut on something a bit more fresh, work your guys' way upwards, help me out get some contracts done, help everybody involved. Botany and stuff's been getting overdone at this point, so right now, mining and fishing are my big two. So you help me out, I help you guys out.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but if anyone is
Hello.
interested, Victor and Ryder are going to have a sparring match outside of town. If you want to go watch, it's over that way. Oh, hi, Vampire Boy.
If anyone is looking to
Tosses
improve
a
your
roll of
skills,
calls up at you.
please spar with each other, exercise. If I need to grab some of you and forcefully do it, I will. I'm
Waste
home.
of resources, huh?
We'll be on hand.
Bandages.
Welcome, by the way. I don't believe I've met you yet.
A potion will save some lives. This is less likely.
Eclipse.
I feel that they're slightly damp.
Understood.
I was about to do that.
Your name is on theme.
Bandages!
Name is Nabothkar. I'm one of the guild heads. I am also a member of the Ironworks company, so I will be taking care of a lot of the commission work. So if you want any side work done, as well as a lot of the other stuff, you can come to me. Whenever it comes to main jobs in terms of the guild for a lot of the quests and whatnot, you'll also go to that one right there, the one with the white hair. Her name is Lady Luluma. She is also a guild head. She's actually the one above me, technically.
Never!
I guess I'm going without.
Luma, please. I have one.
Tosses dry bandages
more
up.
than enough to
It's
serve.
okay. You walked in on a bit of a tense day, but normally it's actually very, very relaxed here. Outside of some occurrences. Have you been informed about current ongoing in the general area?
I'm gonna see how they're doing. Hopefully they're not killing each
Basic
other.
rundown on the whole moon situation.
You know,
I've heard about that.
Moon?
About that.
Oh,
Moon job sounds like a weird sex position.
That sounds gay as hell when I say it like that.
Yas.
Don't be confused with what I said earlier.
I just say I'm gonna pretend you didn't say anything.
No, you don't need to pretend.
Yep. I'm totally gonna pretend you didn't say anything.
Fuck's sake.
I'm back after a while, and this is the first thing I deal with.
Oh, look, I knew I
Bullshit,
sidestepped
bullshit,
for a
bullshit,
reason.
And more bullshit. What do you? Wait, what?
I was standing behind them and I was like, I better sidestep because this looks like it's gonna hit me. And then nothing hit me. But then, like 5 seconds later, something. Follow your instincts.
Damn.
Well, why would you like walk in the middle of their sparring match?
I felt like they were talking or yelling
like
at each other.
reflexes.
I have
Wait,
Peter
I'm
tingle.
curious. What?
Spider
Peter
tingle.
Dinkle.
Like spiders have spiders. Never mind.
What about spiders? No. Continue on with this conversation. What are you talking about?
I have cat-like senses like spiders have their tingle thing. Right? They have the tingle thing.
You talking about webs?
No.
Or are you talking about their hairs?
No. When you jiggle
Oh,
a spider
shit.
web, they know you're coming.
Yeah, that's called vibration.
Yeah, see? I avoided... Which we probably shouldn't be this close to this.
Okay. Grabs.
Oh. I just want to hear them yelling at each other.
No, we
Yeah,
don't
but
need
at the
to
same
if we're
time-
gonna be. I'm
But at the same
curious
time, it's better
though.
not to intervene.
Scratches behind the ear. Good.
Oh, no, stop. Stop. This is so demeaning. Oh, fuck. Stop. Are you still... Ow. Stop. Okay, that's enough.
You gotta love it.
And don't pull out catnip. You're still doing it? Oh, God.
Oh, don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. I will buy some
That is your
catnip.
fault, my friend. That is your fault.
No,
Because if you say don't
it's
do
racist.
it, she's gonna
Wait,
do
hold
it.
on. I can find it. Hold on.
No. You, it's your fault, man. You doomed yourself, man. I'm not gonna help you.
I'm gonna go hide.
I'm sorry.
Don't tell them where I went. I can't really roleplay tripping balls right now because I'll make too much noise. Where'd they all go? Are they still at the tent? Shit.
Hold on, I'm gonna slouch some more because standing straight up and gliding all over the place was killing
all the
me.
passes in there.
Alright, good enough. Thank you.
The entire time, a lady glides,
Apparently you have all
Cha-Cha.
passes.
A lady does not slouch, Cha-Cha. You must always keep proper posture.
That way it's just
I
all
hated
together
it.
for you. Way easier that way.
I told someone.
What are you running from?
It's much easier. Dealing with novels is never fun.
I am a man of simplicity,
again?
not a man of complexity.
Dealing with novels is never fun.
I didn't even think that affected you.
I don't know if it does either. I'm scared.
The commission if I could actually travel to the boroughs
I-
myself.
I'm pretty sure
We
it
are
doesn't.
aware. I was one who was helping him get the training
We'll
that he
see.
needs. So glad to see he's been.
I swear, the
improving way
entire
he has.
time I wanted to snap
Made leaps
both
and
of their
bounds,
necks.
Genuinely.
That's about right.
And I think a good majority of the camp would have looked the other way.
Yes, he did. Him and a party.
Well, good luck.
Took down a behemoth.
Believe in you.
Absolutely.
Are you leaving right now?
But
I would have asked you to let me leave first.
Well, Aster and Melody are going to witness the duel, and I thought I might as well
The
join them.
number of times I had an apple opportunity.
That's out in the open.
Going back to his old ways and just.
Oh no.
Just a second.
I don't.
He's got really good.
Oh right, you're trying to hide. Well, you could.
I don't have an opinion on it.
I haven't
but
seen her before.
I'm sure he does. I'm sure he does.
Wasn't that the
No, she's fine.
Yes.
She's fine.
update on
She's
that.
fine.
Sorry, I can only inform you guys whenever I actually see you. So
I can brief him if you want to continue briefing with this person.
go for it, Anna.
Come on over. Come get the story.
Got it. Here, I'll join you.
It might not do
Is she?
anything.
We went to the. She's cool. She's.
Well,
I'm
you never know unless we
not-
try.
Makote
not
on
gonna be a problem. She's
cats.
agreed to work with
You
us for
do
time being.
realize this, yes?
Sounds like a
Just
Well, yeah.
you are not a lizard.
He said
Well,
don't
reptile.
bring catnip near him. So I brought catnip.
For time being.
I've just only heard my mom say don't do catnip
she's
like it was a drug.
Being as I'm
Definitely
from
know where those people are.
the other side of the portal and our money is
Right, so she's fine.
But don't she? They're like money.
I'm fairly certain that your mother is using that as a euphemism for another thing.
Don't put your back to her. Got it.
Like what?
Commission work.
Well, you know what? Here,
Gotcha.
puts it in your pocket.
I used it.
You got catnip now, just in case if you want some.
Basically, certain resources, materials.
You see, it's
here
freshly
that need
plucked.
To either be acquired,
You
fixed,
just
or
plucked
repaired,
this?
That pay relatively well, and
Yeah.
generally the lower tier stuff is relatively safe.
I don't have to be
The only
dry.
time it really starts to get a bit
Just a
dangerous
plant.
is
It could
when
be
you
wet or
start
dry.
messing with a lot of higher level things.
Yeah,
That's
that
what
are
she
a bit
just a
said.
more
plant.
out in the wilderness,
Huh?
dangerous locations, places where some monsters and stuff range. That'd probably be your best bet.
I could say
In terms of getting like a bit of starter equipment, like simple like beginners like pickaxe, hammer, axe, stuff like that, can all be very easily supplied to no cost.
Where you guys going?
Oh,
Straight to the moon?
Go watch.
Bam.
Somewhere over there. Come on.
I was about to say, you did.
You know
get
she's still
$120.
looking for you, right?
I know, she just handed me catnip.
Sorry.
I was gonna say, you did hear the part of the commission where it was don't
Alright,
mention
so
me.
He just said like Zen gave him catnip because even though he said don't give me catnip, so technically that's his fault.
He's not an ordinary house cat.
I don't know. I mean,
I'm an extraordinary
I
house
was
cat.
just standing. I was just sitting there, just listening to the whole conversation. That's what I
Oh, you do have a pinchable cheek.
What? Did they tell you to do that?
Yeah.
Where are they? Are they back at the tent?
I don't know if I want. Maybe.
I am very not happy.
Run.
Visually,
Dangers of fast approaching.
How good is your fishing equipment?
It's been a few years, but
She told them to pinch
Oh.
my cheeks.
An upgrade.
She told them to
No, she
pinch my
didn't.
cheeks. What?
I heard no such thing.
You're fucking covering
Give
for them?
me.
I have
give
no
me
idea what you're
just
talking about.
A moment.
You alright?
Yes, I'm perfectly fine.
Oh,
Zero, I'm
did you
concerned
ask?
about.
Oh, what are you concerned about?
How are you? Bump on the head.
Oh, there is a bit of a bump there.
That explains a lot. Alright, well. He's
Did
fine.
I actually get a
Nice
shot
to meet
in?
you.
I didn't even notice. What just happened? I thought it was a fluke. Huh. Scarlet? Got it. Back this way then.
Alright, then we we need to get you trained up. Because I have some people from Old Charlian who are wanting a lunar lamenter caught, which
Hello.
is a very unique stingray
I
that has
wouldn't
been
try it.
altered greatly upon the depths of the moon through the etheric fumes that are there. So I need someone who I can get trained up, so that way we can get that rolling. So, how would you feel with some commission work for fishing to get you all trained up?
What are you up to?
Nothing.
Did you kick down this door?
I kicked it in. It was frozen.
Why? Why?
Because I've never been in here and it looks really warm. Yes?
Why were you searching through the cabinet?
I'm just curious. Are you trying to kill me?
What? No?
Look, I was just curious what's in here. Because I've seen people in here talking all the time.
Maybe it's just a good place to talk? It's away from everything else? It has a table with chairs? Don't go through people's things!
Why not? We work here. We need to know
Because
what
it's
is
not
here.
yours! Tovah!
What is this?
Stop it! Put it down!
Ow! You can't just hit me like that.
I can and I will.
We're not in
Keep
Old
this up.
Tovah'ra. It's a fucking camp out in the middle of nowhere. It's a barren wasteland.
And? There are laws against going through people's things in every land there is.
Fine. It is really warm in here, though.
Well, yes, it has a bloody lantern. And it's also not... it's inside. It's not snowing.
I always stay outside. It sucks. How did you see me kick the door, by the way? I did that super sneaky.
No, you did not! I saw you all the way over there.
I'll be more careful next time.
That's not even do it next time.
I mean, yeah, that's usually. I mean, that's just preventative medicine.
Did my dad tell you to follow me around saying these things?
That's why people wear them.
No!
It feels like my dad's following me.
Now, I wanted to double check.
Just because someone is nagging at you to... Well, not even nagging, just telling you not to go through people's belongings.
I saw that too when I went to travel.
I'm sorry?
I was curious. I opened a cabinet and I opened a barrel and a trunk. I don't even know whose
You
that
can't
shit
just
is.
break into places and go through people's things.
I tried to jiggle the door handle and it was frozen, so I kicked it.
And then you kicked it down?
I didn't kick it down, I kicked it in.
It's the same thing.
Should we go and look at the condition of the bolt now?
It's fine. I think.
I'm no carpenter. I would not be able to fix
I don't
that.
even think it was locked.
But
I
if
think
you
it was
want
just frozen.
You would still
You
have to
don't.
force the
You
bolt through the
don't
thing.
go. You don't go kicking indoors, Tova.
Okay, both of you, come over here.
Fantastic.
If you two get Aster thinking I did something stupid, I'm gonna be very upset.
Because you did something stupid.
Shh. Say. Shh. Shh. Your blood pressure. Also, you look very nice in this warm light in here.
You're lucky
The
your
red
father
glow.
isn't here right now.
Well, it feels like he is right now, actually.
But well, good. Maybe it'll keep you from doing stupid things.
I'm a full-grown ass man. I will get locked up right now. Think I won't.
Yes, you will. And I won't be able to do anything about it.
Also, if you tell someone to pinch my cheeks again, I'll act up even more.
Really?
I don't like it.
It was a little funny.
Oh, I suppose you won't care then that, I'll start bonking you over the head with my staff then if you continue to misbehave.
Oh no, now there's a second Aster. I can't handle two sticks at once.
I
don't like
know
the way I
you
said
are
that.
much larger than me, but I will take you over my knee.
That would be so belittling. I'm just picturing it. I don't want that. Also, I'm a grown
Then
ass man.
stop doing things like this.
This is the most normal conversation I've had.
You're supposed to
here
be a
in weeks.
paladin, a protector of the people.
I'm protecting things. They're goods. Because I now
How?
know that there's alcohol in that cabinet. I know that
Right,
if we...
and protecting them by unsecuring their door? How does that work?
I'm
it's
going to go
fine.
ask them if there's a carpenter around.
Don't tell him what I
Please.
did. At this rate, I'm gonna go out and get into so much trouble. I gotta find something bigger than a behemoth.
Go on a hunt then.
I've been going
Channel
on
that
hunts. They're
energy
all-
into something productive.
All the things are small. They keep sending me these fucking little jobs and teacups and fucking letters and...
Then go find a big one.
How do I find the big one? I
I'll
had a
vouch
map.
for you.
I got lucky. Well, then help me find one.
I will vouch for you so that you can get on bigger hunts.
Okay. Good, let's fight something on the moon.
I'm not going to the moon, but I will fight something somewhere on Etheris.
Can we go somewhere nice?
Oh, if you
Um,
want to fight something on the moon, talk to Aster about it. She's a very well, she has some very good stature within the Adventurers Guild.
Okay.
You want to find a... I don't even know if they do hunts on the moon.
They have to. They
I
said
don't know if
there's
that's
things up there.
open. Well, sure, there's things, but are the hunt people going up there to check? I don't know.
Probably not.
Now that she is in this
Um,
tempered, clear mind. And she could.
Very much not holding back at all.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know what she's doing with Ryder over there.
Okay, we need to be careful.
Oh, all right. I'm going over there.
Do we happen to know someone who's well versed in such?
Don't worry.
What?
Black
I'm
magic?
defending
Didn't even think one was flying.
Yes. Probably, but I haven't seen them in some time.
But I don't know where he's gone.
And I also don't know if
One of the only black mages I've seen around here in some time.
Those people in lives,
Maybe Sarai, but again, haven't seen her in a moment.
No.
You don't happen to know anything about thaumaturgy, do you? Either of you? Any of you? No? Alright.
When
I do not. That's.
sometimes it's hot or cold, and that's thermometers.
Oh
no, that's
I'm
temperature.
sure Sir Ryder can handle himself. We'll wait here, and once the fire and lightning and ice.
Initially, it was just Zenyatta and Ryder.
Down any of the trees.
Initially, it was Zenyatta and Ryder sparring, but then I guess she decided to jump in for the fuck of it because she's bored and then bitching and complaining that I'm being stupid about this.
I've seen lightning. Yeah. Oh, jeez. Because both of them, yeah, it's a freeway.
Most megalomaniac narcissists tend to be like that. Don't take it personally.
Oh, I try not to. It's very frustrating when I'm just trying to do things to.
Is that black
Yeah,
mage?
so that I don't need.
Definitely black magics.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Probably not wise for us to be involved.
No, probably not.
Oh no, that shit is bad. That's some bad shit. Don't even get close. I experienced that when we went to the. Yeah. The first time we met her.
I worry that us two might have to be considering that looks kind of very. Ow. Yes.
You know what? Just in case. I'm just gonna be careful.
I was about to say, I'm not seeing
Don't waste your
Nasu
aether.
or Bunchacha.
Fine.
Just in case, you know.
Bunchacha went running towards them. I saw them go
That's a
around
good
the gate.
Nasu did too.
I mean, none but fucking
I was going
expendable.
to... Before I saw that lightning, I was going to ask you if you,
I don't think they're gonna come this
remembered,
direction, but who knows?
or at least
No,
the
I don't think
last
they've got
bit
the
of
range
the
to reach
commission
us either.
details.
It's hitting those trees though, so
The trees have handled probably a little worse.
Oh.
At the very least, they're mainly
Okay.
hitting the tops of the trees, so no chance for the entire tree to come crumbling.
I think they're very flammable right now, so it should be. Hopefully fine. Hopefully.
Yeah.
You see my dilemma. I need people who are who are better versed in magics and or magical arts that can get her explanation as to how the way that these other cultists have been doing things has been the wrong way.
Get information.
That
I suppose I could help. But,
you guys would you guys would
yeah.
understand it better than me. You know.
Of course.
you need healing, Zay?
No. That's a spa.
Yeah, but there was lightning everywhere. They were hitting those trees.
Yes, I tried to tell them to tone it back a bit, and I got told no way.
I'm
Well, it's
assuming
not
that's when
mine.
the storm cloud thing happened.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see this stop. Want to see if it's burnt.
Yeah.
It's not breath,
Go
but it's
check on things.
overreacting like hell.
When you're done with her, come with me, Melody.
I'll try and soothe it a bit. It doesn't look like it's too bad. Anywhere else you got struck?
It's just. Nah, I'm good. I maybe had gotten electrocuted a couple times, but I'm
Oh.
okay. It's just
Did I just
sense
see
of my
Ryder get bridle
nerve,
carried in?
because of my,
The job of a
uneventful
medic.
and forceful removal of thy arm.
It's.
I could never.
Should help with the pain a little bit, but you know, if you need, you can still stick it in the snow.
Well, thank you.
Let me head back over there.
Details. Me double checking details of the commission can wait.
I don't think
I just
I could
wanted to be
handle
sure
that
that
sort of thing.
everyone going on this commission at least knew all the parts of the actual commission.
I don't think I could handle that lightning with a sword and shield.
Probably not. I don't think I can handle it with just my firearm.
I feel like two-handed sword-wielding people have such an easy job. Like, they gotta think with...
Dark Knights?
That's easy. I can swing harder.
You're letting
The
gravity
technique
assist
is
you on this matter.
completely different.
I could do it easy.
You've less
I could beat
protection, but
either way.
Well,
That's what we're trying to figure out. There she goes again.
I suppose you can take that as a lesson of danger can arrive at any moment.
This is becoming much more
Danger!
Chicken
danger!
Plenty of us here.
Sure, Zen has been the model of danger can arrive at any moment.
Thanks for the follow, RK.
Judging by how quickly you're able to arrive.
I'm a little bit louder later in the day, so... I mean, earlier in the day.
No, nothing's funny. Nothing's funny. I'm sorry.
Might still have a smirk on your face, but...
Hey, Ash, I just realized you're quite aggressive. Has that always been like a thing?
Where have you been for the past 9 months?
Oh yeah.
Hey, did you do that thing you were gonna do too? Did you get them papers? Find them?
I'm still in the process of finding them.
I was about to ask about Luluma's notes, yes.
Now I'm feeling even more. I'm gonna go get a drink.
I feel like I might
I'm
have
so
jinxed-
stressed.
jinxed it
I'm so stressed.
by
now.
saying
I'm getting a
that
drink.
they were good earlier.
I'm guessing that's in the...
Brought it upon us.
It's okay.
The gods 12 did not smile upon my predictions.
Oh, poor baby. He's stressed. Imagine how we feel.
Oh, I'm gonna
Yeah,
stand
no,
back.
imagine me. Yeah, no, I can only imagine the feeling, Victor had, having me turn around and spot red
Gabe, no!
explosions occurring behind him. Really had the concern that it was going to hit the trees and cause a careening into the camp. Let alone what it could be happening to you two.
I guess it was nothing. I thought I heard an explosion over there. I think it was nothing. Even now no one's reacting to it.
Thankfully. Oh, yes. The lightning storm was able to travel surprisingly far, in terms of sound anyway.
Does that sometimes.
Right. Okay. If I could direct your minds to a different topic. Do you remember all the, I guess the major points of the commission?
Yes.
Just so I have peace of mind.
Yes.
Yes.
Get the carrots. Check on 2 of your friends. It was Warring Way.
Who's the other one?
And
Got it written.
Loving Way.
Nothing, wait, thank you.
And did he read that disclaimer to you?
Which one? He gave us like 4.
4? I only suggested 1.
Yes, well, we had plenty of questions about being on the moon, including ones about
Fair
floating
argument.
away.
Look, we're not this small just so that we don't float away. Don't mention me to anybody. At the Burrows, odds are good if I've been banished, they don't want to hear about me. They'll probably even refuse information or the carrots if they know that I'm the one that wants them.
See, it was...
Better for me to err on the side of caution.
I'm sure worst case I can probably make something up.
Exactly.
I'm sure back home they always need the supplies and carrots and exchange stuff.
I'm pretty sure both of them, both Loving Way and Warring Way, will have different variations of being like, "Oh, I have a secret admirer." If you just said like, "We can't tell you who asked us to check on you." Either that or they'll clock me instantly, but you know, I doubt it. I doubt there's no in between.
We can be careful.
Yeah.
Speaking
And
of
hey, at least
careful,
the many hands that are looking to get on this commission will at least lessen the load of grabbing the carrots.
while we are on the moon, Aster,
particularly heavy.
and this is up to you because I know it's stupid, and do you think we could fight something there so I have that experience? Like, maybe get a hunt or
Oh
something.
yeah, sure. There's gelatin, grenades, thinkers up in Maryland Torum. Take your pick. Odds are good Warring Way will probably drag you to fight some grenades.
So told. However, perhaps if there's something that seems relatively within our grasp, I mean, you'll have 3 people with you that are
Yes.
all healers, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
There shouldn't be much harm in this, so... should be
Besides, if
good.
anything, it'll probably be good practice for all 3 of us. Though, I have a feeling Eclipse probably doesn't need as much practice. It's been very busy as of late, I'm sure.
Well, there you go. You'll be able to get that experience, man.
Inexperienced out of all of us.
And if nothing else, I'm pretty sure one of the Loppers could set one of the scrapers or supporters to be allowed to spar with you.
I just wanted to bring that up in a way that wouldn't make me sound like a fool that wants to aggressively attack things on the moon.
I mean, you're fine. It's practice for you, and if it goes
Why'd you
wrong,
look
it's
at me
practice
when you
for us.
said that?
But it's probably not going to go wrong since we have a bunch of people. I don't see the harm in this.
Oh. I don't know, I was just busy observing what you were doing.
That is. How could you do that? How could you do that to me? I get what you were trying to do right there. You know, this is crazy, Mike. Never mind. You know what?
The one time a troop showed up at Limsa and they put on a show. This feels like that show. There's a lot of drama and tension.
I'm not gonna say anything to ask.
Well,
There's no drama or tension.
Well, as I said, Tovah'ra, odds are good Warring Way will
Is it
probably
comedy?
jump at the chance of having a person from Atheris join him and,
Sometimes it
you know,
really feels like it.
defending the burrows from rogue grenades. Or probably even a rogue supporter or 2. Or scraper, or... You know, there's a lot. There's a lot. I'm sure Warring Way would appreciate the assistance.
I just think my dad would appreciate one of those stories.
I mean, you
Hi, Dad. I thought
can't
something
get
on the
much
moon.
further than, you know, going, hey, I've gone to the fucking moon. Look at me.
True. I went to the moon and I fought a thing there. Actually, yeah, you're right. The thing there is less important.
Let's see if I can draw a sketch of you up there as well.
Honestly, all things considered, your father's liable to be jealous. Going to the moon is no small claim.
I know the amount of looks I get from people when I say that I'm from the moon.
I think some of us are
Especially
just like,
people that are. Yeah, that's usually the most common response. Just like, what?
One second.
Excuse
I
me?
got snow
What
in
on
my ears.
Heidelin did you just fucking say to me? Type of thing.
Yep. Oh, Melody, can I borrow you really quick?
Sure.
Cool. Also, Miss Astor, if you want to, I think you'd be interested, possibly, to hear about all of this great red business as well.
Great red?
I think you severely overestimate me, but yes, I'll help.
Honestly, I'm just trying to gather folks who are. A part of me wanted to say etherically inclined, but mostly backline healer folk. Folks who might be able to
They
answer
know what they're
the right
talking about.
questions.
When it comes to things like this, that was the entire idea in my head. But
Well,
never mind. You deal with that. I'll bring Melody over.
yeah, we'll just bring them.
Yep. Good luck right there.
I got her.
I'll be there in a moment.
Okay.
Wait, I want to help. Wait, there's more. My dad and I never did this.
Yeah, because it never snows in the notion. I'd be confused
sidestepped.
if you had.
Disaster. You know what? You wanna go?
It went high, way too high.
You can't throw it while I'm in the midst of talking. You know how quick.
Hold on, I've got a better idea.
Oh yeah.
You hit him. We'll do a combo.
Ryder, I hope
if
you
you can
know
dodge a primal sword,
I
you
grew
can
up on
dodge a
snowy
ball.
mountains.
Oh yeah.
Ice and
I grew
snow.
up- Oh, yeah.
Sounds.
Well, joke's on you. I took.
Fair, the snow is actually a bit dry.
Let me tell.
Hey, this one's a little solid.
Limes of spring. Bitch, fuck you.
Good luck, Toby.
Hey, wait. Oh no.
Look what happened. Yep. Got him.
Oh.
There it is.
Yeah.
God, look, man, it's snow. You ain't unconscious. Get up, man.
Not at all. You almost got him.
Get up. It's stuff.
Help me.
Oh, you fucking thing.
I missed.
Keeping way out. See it? You fuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
How the hell?
I've been living in the snow long enough.
Oh yeah, well.
How dare you? I just
can't
got
believe
up.
you dodged. Bitch!
What?
No, you chopped my snowball out the air.
My hero.
Throw him, I dare you. Oh.
I said he chopped it in the air.
It's not as fun, right? Oh, it hit me.
Stick all the snow in your face.
The bump broke up in midair.
God damn it. That was fun. You're like my dad now.
That was pretty fun, wasn't it? No, I'm not your
Me and my
dad.
dad never played fetch or baseball or anything.
No, I'm not your dad.
Probably give you a little stamp back.
Nope, I'm not your dad. You can fuck right off with that.
Listen, it's fine.
Who the fuck is calling you daddy? What the fuck?
Who the fuck is calling you daddy? Do they talk like that?
No, yeah, we are not doing this.
They talk
No.
like that? They said, who the fuck is calling you daddy?
Oh, hang on, let me check.
I hope nobody.
We were throwing snowballs and drenched.
Oh, I just heard them. Something about them calling them daddy.
Okay. I made a joke that me and Ryder were playing a sports game where I was hitting snowballs with a sword. And I said, you're basically my dad now because we never did that. And then the red lady said, who the hell is calling you daddy? So I was like, do they really talk like that?
I'm glad you did the accent so we knew exactly who you were referring to.
Yes, that is exactly how she sounds all the time.
Thank you for clarifying. I know exactly who you mean now.
No problem. I'm gonna go back out there and throw snowballs at
Alright.
Ryder.
I called Ryder Pookies earlier.
What?
Speaking of which, hey
That's-
Pookies.
Hey, Pookie.
There's so much snow. What the fuck?
Damn. Damn.
The other side, they say that a lot over there.
Really? Uh-huh. Is
Yeah,
that so?
yeah, they say that. Absolutely.
No.
Oh, shit.
I think you were the one caught last.
I have bigger
I think so too. Oh shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Oh god. You know, we also can count our lucky stars that Ryder decided to show back up as soon as
Shit, I'm ass.
It's true. I mean, I think he would have been fine. Honestly, I think it would have been really funny to watch him try and keep that up.
How'd you know I was back here?
Because I saw you. That's why.
How'd you see me? I was behind the fucking boxes.
Because I saw you.
I'm sure.
Shit, he caught it. Ah! God! What? This isn't even a real fight. Why'd you shield bash me?
I don't know. I feel like I just have to do it once a week. It's a quota.
Once a week quota? That's crazy.
I would jokingly say Laluma made me do it, but it sounds like something she would actually make someone do. So I wouldn't want you to go
That
yell
does. That does sound like that. Yeah. Anywho, I'm going back to the bar.
How do I phrase it? Negative great red that they're trying to create?
False red?
I like that one. False red. I mean, keep in mind, that was also fucking tempered, but I'm pretty sure the big pussycat guy over there has already figured something out.
All right.
With the
Yes,
armor?
they've been working on.
With the armor and shit?
Okay.
That's meant
So
to
you don't
keep
know
shit
anything?
in, but also keep shit out.
What is that
It's just
armor?
putting it into a bucket at this point.
Once again, that was not my thing. I don't do metal working and all that crap.
All right. I was just hoping you knew. That's why I'm asking the questions.
Okay. And Lawlerfels.
Fucking oh! Oh, I hit my
Whoa,
shin.
careful.
Very well aware of how terrifying Lollipops can be.
Well, one of my sergeants was a
Oh,
Lawlerfel.
we're not that scary.
I actually have a story about that.
We're not that.
Garlean technology,
What?
alright? They had... Now, hold on. They had... Garleans had mechanical cavalry. Scary motherfuckers. Not people riding on robotic horses, machines riding on machines, right? My sergeant, one of my first sergeants, who actually lived. He ended up actually getting removed from the Bajan conflict because he lost his leg, which he still had to be forced, by the way. Don't act like it suddenly slowed him down. No, he was half-stepping to take a stick, jam it in the stump, and then just keep moving. Once again, had to be stopped. But we go in, and I'm just a fresh recruit, right? I barely even know how to use my axe. The training's still going, right? I know how to mine better than I know how to actually be a marauder. Big batch of ordnance hit us. This is just the initial actual conflict. I'm on the ground, shaking, stirred, eyes wobbly. I look to my left, people are screaming and freaking out. Look to the right, people are screaming and freaking out. They might have been screaming, loud piercing noise in my ear. So I'm getting up, grabbing my axe, standing on up. We see a couple of the spider bots coming for us. Me and 3 of the others, all of us being the durable types. I'm pretty sure we had actually, funnily enough, I think it actually was Paladin, Gunbreaker, me, and then a Dark Knight. It's all the party of 4, smacking them left and right, and then all of a sudden, the Dark Knight goes down. He's not dead, but he took a round right to the shoulder. I look over, and that mechanical cavalry's coming. This one charging right for me. I try to hold my stance up, but I realized that when the ordnance had hit us, had a big old piece of metal through and through, right through my leg. Tried to stamp down like I normally do. I about fucking toppled over to my fucking knee. And then, that thing is roughly about, I'd say, an arm's throw away, and I see this fucking small-ass fucking blur with a goddamn spear just javel that motherfucker off the goddamn horse. And then this little fucking Lolafel, riding it like a damn board, proceeds to just smack the back of the head of it, turn its direction around, and went after all the others. Scariest bastard I have ever fucking known. I'm pretty sure if the stories they told me, I'm sure, are over exaggerated, but that one, no, that was real, and I know because I saw it. Because as I'm sitting there thinking the blood loss is what made me see this, I look over towards the fucking the Gunbreaker was next to me. I'm just like, did you? He's like, let's get you back to medical. We need to go. So we do, and then he comes riding in, and mind you, he came riding in on the horse. Now, the problem was, unfortunately for Lalafels, is if you stand just right, they can't see you. They can just see the top of the horse waddling in. So they all start firing rounds at it, right? Throwing things at it, and then it topples on over. And then, luckily, he was actually smart and trailed down the backside of it, pokes his head out, made sure to have everybody who fired around at this thing in a line, reprimanded every single fucking one of them. But then, afterwards, when they finished their exercises, then was just like, all of you, meal on me, that was good shooting. Beautiful. He's the reason why we got, he was a mean man, but damn if he wasn't good at his damn job. Actually, people couldn't even figure out what job he really had. I thought he was a dragoon, because obviously he kind of dragooned onto the horse, but I've seen him wield an axe. I've seen him wield a gun. I've seen him hold a shield. I can't even tell what fucking job he had.
Who knows? Maybe he has multiple.
Probably. Honest to God. Once again, terrifying bastard. But I have more stories about
Hrothgar's, but that's just because that was the division that I was with. Pretty sure he's actually a trainer over in Doma now.
Good for him.
They couldn't kill him. They couldn't kill him. He had to be removed after he lost his leg. I'm pretty sure Nope. I actually did see him during the celebration whenever we had fucking taken down that Garlean weapon, so... Yeah, no. He's still kicking.
You're talking about Baja mainly?
Yes.
Yeah.
Speed.
Sounds more terrifying than anything I've dealt with.
Well... A lot of people talk about war, but for the most part, a lot of the conflicts that have happened, unless you've been on the Garlean front, or you've been in Baja, most of the conflicts really haven't been much of wars. They've been conflicts, of course, but, you know, in the trenches, in the trenches, moving upwards through battlefields, ordnance hitting you left and right, going sleepless nights from just hearing the whizzing all the fucking time. It's different. It's very different. And the fact that it happened and most people don't even know there was a conflict in Baja, unless you were from either Doma or you were from Tovah'ra, you would have never known there was a conflict in Baja.
I was only just offered by chance.
That's what I mean. In the right place, the right time. We wanted to reach out for more people, but I was constantly told people were, but I never really saw the evidence behind it. We occasionally got new recruits, but our numbers were always diminished. We never really got the support from the Warrior of Light, so we had to take care of it ourselves. Though, not to argue that that's like a major complaint towards him. The world's not always gonna have Warriors of Light and stuff like that. Sometimes we gotta pick up our equipment, fucking trail forward, and we still did it too. Hit that bomb and run, got their giant ship down, fucked their airships over in Zagnor, charged onto that motherfucker, and they tried to pull out some maniacal Garlean fucking weapon. We beat that bitch right on down, and... I hope that leader died, but we don't know. Either way, we got it done. And now, since there's been damn near no conflicts going out there, just the occasional skirmish or two, I swear the last time I was out there, I actually saw green.
Oh. Green, like grass? Plants?
Yeah. There wasn't any. It was that bad.
It was singed?
The constant shelling? No, just...
Singed, chilling, digging trenches in. The only town that was in that area was completely fucking debilitated.
It's good life is returning then?
Yeah. Zadnor's always gonna be dead, unfortunately. Zadnor's long since gone, but people are using it for outposts, and they're using it for training locations and stuff like that. We've actually got a pretty good training facility up there for a lot of the newer recruits and whatnot. It's a harder location. It's not pretty, the floating islands and stuff, but it's a good place for training. You get them used to a hard, intensive environment, so whenever we need to officially push forward and really push out the Garlean conflict that's in that area, we can. We're not done, sadly. There's still some Garleans there that weren't... It's tough to break your mind out of, but there's a difference between the Garleans there and the Garleans in Garlemald. The Garleans in Garlemald were screwed over. I have a hard time trusting Garleans, but even I've seen what happened in Garlemald, and those people were fucked from the start. The ones out in the Bajan area are a subsect. Those are the people who probably were singeing the same problems over in Garlemald. They are just bad people, irredeemable.
Fourth Legion.
Using us. Yep. Using us as awards for them.
You're
You see
saying
these
the people in
whiskers?
Garlemald.
Some of them used to collect that shit.
You're saying the people in Garlemald
right
were
now,
actually good people?
They were being lied to. They had leadership that was doing nothing more than spinning them tales that we were monsters and terrible people, blocking in communications, forcing them... Most of them barely even understood how aetherites and stuff worked, because they'd locked them down 24/7.
Most of these people probably have never even been outside of Garlemald. So, when we arrived, you could probably ask Soul Warrior of Light himself if he even still remembers at this point, but I did some work out there. Not while that conflict was happening, but I worked together with some of the Garlean engineers. Most of those people had never even had something like hot chocolate before in their life. I handed them just a candy bar because I just had an extra protein bar, and some of them looked confused.
I see.
It's both sides to the conflict, but you still need to be careful. I know that
Especially with
I've still...
your magics.
Yeah. But a lot of the people who were causing trouble when it came to the Garleans most of them are since passed. The ones who still exist aren't even in Garlemald anymore. They're out over in Domo with Baja.
What about the guy that walks around here?
And I'll put this behind us finally.
The guy that walks around here, I will admit, probably could have been treated better. But problem that I've had with him is when I was newer to this area, I wasn't even a member of the guild yet. I was a Ironworks employee who was a field researcher at the time. So it damn. It was good for me because I got to be away from a lot of people. I got to explore, and it got me a snazzy piece of old elegant armor. That is now long since. Nope, it's dead. It's got shattered, destroyed, and all kinds fucked up. Which, I mean, hey, I like wearing my duds. One aside. He came up to me, and when I told him, please go away, he already kind of knew something was up. So he kept trying to come back over to build some kind of bridge. I told him, I can't do that right now. I've literally been fighting Garleans for a long time. It's tough for me. I need time. Alright, I did not know Garleans were going to be here. I need a moment. He kept pressing and kept pressing, trying to give me drinks, trying to constantly jump in, not giving me a moment to breathe. So eventually I just told him, can you fucking stop and leave me the hell alone? Then other people were uncomfortable around him because he is Garlean. And unfortunately, he was walking around wearing Garlean Centurion armor. If you don't know what that is
that
is Garlean officer armor. Those are the people. Now, mind you, if he was just wearing like the armor that like the random soldiers would wear, all you'd think to yourself is Garlean soldier. The first time I saw an officer, it was him executing 2 hostages. I've never once seen a Garlean officer do anything more than the most evil shit. So the fact that he walked around wearing that armor proudly and then would act confused that people were uncomfortable. I don't know. And then recently he's kind of been fucking up too. Let's see. Shoved a gun in our guild leader's face over a chocobo.
Wow, that was a good one.
Oh, yeah, honey, you heard about that one. Yeah, he was going to quite literally shoot. He was gonna shoot Lady Luluma because she didn't want a chocobo here.
Sure, it was a green chocobo and saved Iva's life, but that was still uncalled for.
I don't even have words.
He's really not been doing himself any favors whatsoever.
Yeah.
He heard that we were going to be going through the middle of Garlemald, and he gave me a magitech detector for the mines, so... I don't really need the detector anyways. They're the same what I was using both.
For landmines that may still be active in Garlemald, apparently.
Yes.
I would have you know that the reason why you're going to be showing your passports we'll call them passports, job stuff, whatever.
Yes.
Literally, you're gonna be having people who will be escorting you through the area. It's not like I'm sending you in there blind to go walking around. In fact, actually, I know the Ironworks employees out there. Oh, ugh. Actually, I do know them. Ugh. Okay. One of them is very, very sweet, but she runs her mouth a little too much. So just, you might get grandma story times. And the other one, I hope you like the smell of carbon. Cause he's engineer, but like, even further than a workaholic than I am. He's probably gonna show up and already be covered in smudge and dirt and just be like, oh, y'all the ones who need to go out there? Alright, come on.
Does he really
and then
talk
they'll
like
get you
that?
guys on the cart and everything. He does. It's kind of hard to understand him sometimes. Mind you, though, masterful intelligence when it comes to the engineering arts. I've seen him finagle some shit with nothing. Unfortunately, we just can't understand him.
I'll handle that. I've got it real fucking easy. I was listening to her talk, and I was just talking to Ryder. I'm learning.
There.
Oh, Scarlet over there.
I feel like I should be offended, and I'm not even of that region. That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't know what that's about. Whoa, wow. That's so weird. Oh, man.
I'm sure
Oh.
I'm fine. Please don't create more work.
No, I'm kidding. But no. You don't have to worry. There are some areas that are still relatively dangerous when it does come to mines, but you'd have to be wandering way off the trails and instead wandering into the pitch snow of the actual area, which even then you'd have to be nearer to the town, and those areas do not look good. So if you decided for some reason you wanted to go through the back alleys of fucking Garlemald, at that point you're asking for it. But still, hell, keep it with you. It's not exactly a terrible idea.
I'm going to keep it, even though I can fairly easily spot them with my eyes, but sometimes the senses fail.
This is very true.
Can never be
Eclipsed.
too prepared.
How's it feel, huh? When someone pinches your cheeks. I can actually reach this height now.
Oh, it's very actually adorable.
What's the saying?
God.
Better to have it and not need it.
Oh, wait, hold up, that's Precious. Wait, no. Oh, dude.
No.
Look at you.
Not Precious. I was looking for revenge.
Isn't he just?
How evil are Lalafels, by the way?
Tova, someone's written a book
Not at
about
all.
you, buddy.
We're a wonderful
Someone's written a
people.
book
I
about
wouldn't
you.
try it.
What do you mean?
The hapless cat boy.
The fuck does that mean?
Like it probably starts kind of like that, and then it's like a romance book about you like earning your fucking right, and then like finding someone, and then the two of you slowly build a connection, through you trying to.
I don't.
Doesn't that sound adorable?
I don't know
Sure,
what.
that'd be a bestseller.
Have to be.
I think
There will be balance.
I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like it.
We support you, buddy.
No.
The ballad of the paladin that was it.
So, I know that armor stuff is okay for the medallions. Is that going to work against the influence of the egg?
Renan mentioned something about finding the other Illuminati in a place called I've heard again from all of them, but I don't actually know where it is. We'll probably need to show.
That's the place that other came and invited me to at some point.
Tell you what.
Oh, right, there's another.
Would you be available on the oncoming Friday?
Maybe not the
Tuesday. It depends.
Alright, Tuesday it is.
Now I'm upset.
Duck.
Now I'm not being asked.
Duck.
Lucky son of a bitch. I want to.
Duck.
Oh.
Duck. Oop. I
That
threw it the
is-
wrong
did
way.
not end up in the right direction.
I was aiming it at Ryder. I'm so sorry. I'll be back. So sorry.
Everyone got it except Ryder and it still didn't hit.
Damn it.
Okay. Why all of us? Because there was a phenomenon we had realized that when we were all gathered together, we were able to mostly withstand the influence. But as soon as me and a couple others tried to get out, no go. We probably would have been fully turned and ran back down trying to kill our friends if we had tried to get out on our own. We had to run back down and regroup with everybody else. So like.
And
I
that
think-
has something to do with the thing y'all need to find.
Okay.
Those who are trying to get away, I never did ask, did any of them have the echo?
No. No, actually. I sure don't.
Which means that the
Why-
further away you all were from the people with the echo, and I'm going to guess that you guys
that
were.
shit locked in.
Hmm.
Like this.
But I'm likely we likely won't be able to find out more. until we-
Redania, you realize you've gone too far.
You'd think, yes.
So Tova, how's the golden saucer?
Oh, what do you mean?
How's the golden saucer? Did you have fun?
I got into a lot of trouble at the Golden Saucer, and I don't know which story you're talking about.
Alright, yes, we
Which
talked about
story?
how you lost 400k.
When I first got
yes.
in, I met the Warrior of Light, and then I was like, hey man, I got nothing, and then I went to the Gold Saucer with his money and tried to gamble it, and then I lost it, came back, he threatened and choked me, then I asked for more so I could get that money back, and then I lost it, and I've been making that money back slowly over time, but I'm nowhere close, and I don't know if he's even remembered.
I would hope that he doesn't remember
I don't-
400,000 gil being missing.
Knowing who he is, I don't think he would remember.
But
He's
no,
probably
I wouldn't be
selling the
surprised
shit
if
out of
Zen
it
has
too.
accidentally
nutshot the memory out of him.
Maybe.
That is a terrifying thought that just got lodged in my head of him being nutshot so hard he can't remember.
I'm sorry.
I don't even know if I'd be able to heal that.
I don't think there is any healing that. I'm just gonna be honest.
No.
That's a wound to the soul.
If that can't be
Amongst other
healed.
things.
Amongst quite a bit.
I'm just assuming what that would feel like, considering that.
It's not great.
I could imagine.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, Tova?
Look, you said it couldn't be healed. I am making the precautions now.
He's making the necessary precautions.
You need to wear a cup.
I am wearing one. It's still
Does your
hurts.
armor not come with one? Alright, well.
Okay.
Right? It still hurts.
Well,
Yes, it does still end up hurting. I mean, to be fair, I don't have one, but we don't need to go into the
Living on the edge, I
conversations of. Well, I'm a warrior.
What does... Okay.
Here's the difference. Paladins, Dark Knights, armor. Metal reinforcement protecting their bodies. Gunbreakers, warriors,
And a bit of ether.
Not so much. Gunbreakers, it's all about the finesse. In fact, actually, they aren't even really tanking a lot of hits. They're actually dodging and parrying a lot of theirs. Warriors, it's all in the body. Using the aether to fuel our rage and then empower our muscles.
I see.
That's why, have you ever noticed a lot of uses an axe? A lot of warrior armor doesn't really protect that much.
I never noticed. Well, no, I did. Also, monks. My dad was always complaining about monk outfits being like his nipples are out or something.
Oh, he hates.
Oh, right. Yes.
Okay.
He was like, "What's this monk torso?" And then it was like some jacket that was just down, no shirt or anything underneath, wide open.
I keep trying to tell him that he does look good in those, but he never seemed to take the compliment.
Did you?
Speaking of people who can't take compliments, Tovah.
What?
Whoosh.
Yeah, they're very
Speaking
tall.
of people who cannot take compliments. Tovah.
Yeah, but why? I know why, but why? Just compliment me so I can't take it.
That's not.
See?
Like follow looks. I hit him. I want to hit him. I want to hit him. I do. I also don't want to give the healers more work to do.
Don't worry, I can do it myself.
You know what you need in your life? More grapes.
Those. What the fuck? They're so frozen into a cube.
Just grapes.
They're not frozen. They're fine, see?
What? No, that's a grape. You've never seen one before.
That is frozen into a diamond shape. Are you telling me I can pull
First
that
off,
off of
that is not a diamond shape. Secondly, they're grapes. See?
That's just how they grow, Tovah.
Yeah.
Oh, those are some lovely looking grapes.
I think I remember Charlene actually sending up a badge.
sure.
I've been hit here so much that I was ready with my shield.
I won't lie, those definitely did confuse the ever-loving hells out of cooking way.
I like
If you do,
freezing
it's
them.
understandable.
Understood.
Fair enough.
Nice sweet crunch. So I had a quick question about how we been able to secure any more of that armor?
We were able to get at least one more set. I've already experimented on making a helmet for someone. We're gonna do some tests after we're able to get it properly fitted. But I do still have at least
information onto it somehow. Or who would that be out of anybody here? Would either of you two?
Probably. I'd assume the boss guy would probably be best bet. If Mark were here, he might also know something, but he's not.
Luluma might. He'd probably be.
Perhaps.
I mean, I probably should. I will report what we've learned so far with her.
You look like you're losing your shit right now, Aster.
My skin's crawling.
Why?
Yes.
A bad feeling about everything.
Oh, I didn't understand what was happening.
And everything she's done, everything she's helped them do.
Yep. But.
And we have to just let her walk free. It's vile.
Didn't you ever do that with Garleans or others?
We turned them over to the city-states.
If anything, there's no way she'd really be able to walk around Philly in the city-states. I'm under the
What is it
assumption
they
that her
live?
face is probably.
We gave up.
I'm on.
Accurate.
I'm under the assumption that
No, I'm standing on it.
that there have been
Mound.
posters and whatnot all around with her face all over it, so I doubt she'd be able to just walk anywhere she wants to.
No, but she should.
Yeah.
Because she's pacing, she's thinking, she's pondering.
Been doing a lot of that.
I walked over here when they were talking, and they were just staring at me, and I thought I got caught and did something. I had to walk away.
Oh right, yes, like that, right over there.
What did you do?
Nothing.
You did some, didn't you?
No, I didn't. Shut the fuck up.
He's
Nothing.
lying through his teeth.
I don't
He's
know
lying
what
through
you're
his
talking
teeth.
about. No idea what you're talking about. Nothing's happening.
I was talking about how I bribed you,
We'll just
so that I wouldn't say anything to your
Right.
parents.
Yeah.
I asked for credits.
She.
What, you mean Gil?
Gil, yeah.
Yeah, and? It's a couple of fucking
Actually,
Gil.
something
How
to drink,
poor are
get
you?
their mind off things.
Pretty poor, and I also owe Ryder a lot of money.
Weren't we just over in Older doing jobs and shit not that long ago?
I owe Ryder a
What'd
lot
you
of
do with all
money.
that money?
A lot of money.
Why do you owe him money in the first place? He doesn't seem like a guy who needs a lot of money. He's a fucking warrior of light. What does he need money? What does he need all
I
that
might
money
never
for?
give him the money back then.
Because he's
What?
bad with money.
Well, that sounds like a personal problem.
He hands out thousands to a young man.
hundreds of thousands.
You looked at me like you were
call me
questioning
boy,
if I was.
Actually, no. You might.
I was about to call you a young boy. Yes.
I get it. I'm wearing multiple layers.
Oh!
And I'm doing
Okay. More layers on.
Had I lesser morals, I'd be very tempted to ask Ryder for some extra money. Very tempting.
Probably give it to you. Especially if you bat your eyes at him.
Yeah, I think that's what I did. I
have
sucked
more
up.
personal pride in that.
He's a good lad, but he's
Yeah. The heart is in the right place, not much else.
his heart is certainly in some place.
Understood.
Sorry, it's just Neb mixed up Puchacha and Bababa, and it was funny.
I did too earlier. Actually, I was so confused. I thought the Lalafell that came up behind us was the wife of their parents? Their dad?
No.
I almost.
Wearing green.
Yeah, Puchacha was wearing blue.
Today was kind of relaxing. Snowball fights, meeting some old friends, not listening to whatever they were talking about over here.
Having a little misadventure.
You're acting like I just went in there and murdered someone.
Could end up stress cooking again.
You don't stop.
I mean, I appreciate your cooking, but more healthy ways.
Regardless, hopefully his issue is sorted. He has whatever information he needs. And we'll be back soon enough with information for you about your friends.
Yeah.
Just to hope
Yeah,
that
no,
you
as Neb already said, it's
Otherwise
not a
it'd be
rush. It's
questioning
not a
why you
rush
wanna know.
commission. You're free to take your time.
The plan has a big trip about it.
Oh,
Yeah.
How big are these carrots, by the way?
I know they're actively present in the infirmary. They're large enough that I'm able to use one like a bludgeon.
What?
like this thick as well.
The red carrots are pretty large.
I understood.
It would be the equivalent of a Dark Knight sword for my size.
Should we get another pack then?
That's humongous.
Yeah,
I
they're
can carry
designed to
some stuff.
last.
I'm pretty strong.
What's designed to last?
Probably.
The carrots.
I hope so.
I'll clear out some
Actually, you are.
of the
You are.
I mean, you were researching a blue one, and as far as I can tell, most of the carrots are around the same size, which are basically as though I was using a Dark Knight weapon.
Never asked. What inspired you to take up country?
It's a long story. Maybe over a drink.
Bar's still available.
Well, you get your wish. Let's go.
Yes, I could certainly do with a drink after learning everything today.
And hearing one of Tovah'ra's war stories.
I'm on my way out, so you all take care.
Have a good one.
Okie dokie.
Have a good day.
Stay safe, Bunchacha.
By all means.
Honestly, I need to relax. I'm starting to speak
especially
like
after
I'm
that.
in a dress again.
You'll be fine. It's not like you're gonna be wearing that dress again for a long while. Hopefully.
What the fuck?
Pretty
I
sure Luluma's still probably a bit clueless regarding Baba's actual desires.
Huh? Desires.
Because I know I still remember back when Luluma said, you know, you have to act like you're interested in me to Baba, and Baba simply responded, I've already been doing that.
Oh, it's gonna be such a cute love story.
Yeah. I don't think she really got that hint. To be fair, I imagine she probably had more pressing thoughts in her head. I realized I've only had drinks today. I should have asked for one of those grapes.
Because Max is the one who drinks a lot.
Fair enough.
You know what? I'm just gonna pull one of the chairs up to the bar. Seeing as these stools don't quite fit me.
Not particularly well, no.
Well, any broken in mind, actually.
The bar is owned by a Nolafelian gentleman. Met him a few times. He's kind, but the bar is sort of designed around his sensibilities.
I see.
I'm plugged into a wall right now because of my headphones.
Thank you.
You too. Let's see.
What?
Close to the bar.
My cable's yanked out. I dropped something.
Not a drink, I'd hope.
Okay, old friend. Tova.
Sorry, I dropped something.
What can I get for you? I know you're old enough to drink.
Hi. Okay.
I don't know. I don't drink often. Just give me something.
Just stupid.
Think whatever you think I would like. You're good at that.
Like bitter? Bitter or sweet?
Sweet.
I understand.
Why would you drink
Victor,
something bitter?
Don't make it indent in the counter.
Because it's usually a bit stronger.
I'll be fine with the
It's
sweet
surprising
one.
that growing up around...
That was a string of conversations, but
Yeah, I'd imagine. Victor, do you
We
want
at
some
least
I
have
would ask what happened, but
you know what? Just give me something, just something on the sweet side. I need something sweet after today. But
fair enough.
We at least have some. I guess you would consider some primary objectives, or at least a very specific one. Whoever's going back in that prison, I will also try and be there for that. Because the main thing about going back down there is according to her, Scarlet, checking out that fucking altar down there. That seems to be the biggest, big linchpin in all of this. Thank you.
Yeah.
Give this a try.
There's something with
Mixed it with
the
some other
altar,
stuff, so it
and
shouldn't be quite so
whatever we
strong.
find there.
Let me know if you don't like it. Alright?
Have a potion.
Now,
Frost resistance in case you ever get cold.
Whatever's there might also be in other locations. Which is how the eggs are getting power.
I don't know how
and
to make
doing
any
all that
carrot,
shit.
carrot drinks. But do you drink alcohol?
I was gonna say, I was about to. Well, I know I've drunk Dravanian rum. I'm fine with that. So I think I'll be fine with being near any drink. I was actually just about to ask if we did still have some orange carrot of happiness stockpiled back there.
I'm gonna end stream. I'll be
Well, I
oblivious
guess
to
we could
streaming, so you
resupply
guys
that,
can go
and
watch
then
there
we
if you
go
want.
up- we go up to the moon.
See you guys later. Smooches. Thanks for hanging out.
As Bella said, it's basically